This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes.
No way.
From the Sanosi Studios of Arizona, UFC Vegas 5 recap. Brunson Smash GSP is coming back. MMA news, Lewis Olnick Fight Week. Let's go with the MMA Holes. Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. Here we are from the Sanosi Studios of Arizona, and I'm wonderful, wonderful. Jesse, how are you?
I'm wonderful, wonderful, Moss.
Wonderful,
You
wonderful.
said you're wonderful, wonderful. You can't say you're wonderful, wonderful before me, because I always say, I'm wonderful, wonderful, Moss. How are you? But if you say it before me, I can't say how are you, and it ruins my flow.
The Mystical Moss does whatever the fook the Mystical Moss wants. All right, here we are. The MMA Holes Hour. This is episode number 136. The last time we forgot, but this is 136. And GSP, we got, he's coming back. I mean, not surprised. That's what we were saying when the whole thing went down with his press conference and yada, yada, yada. And yeah, we weren't buying that. He said for the right price, he'll come back. So GSP coming back. We'll talk about the possibilities of that.
Right.
You got Brunson smashing Shabazzi, and then you got Edmund in the background. No! Oh my God, another one bites the dust. And this one doesn't even get a chance at a belt. Well, at least yet. Only 22 years old, can still bounce back. But Derek Brunson, fantastic performance. All right, Jesse.
Yes.
What would you like to start with?
I want to start with GSP.
GSP.
Yeah.
I don't have the foil hats. I was going to play the Alien song. I just thought of that. We should
don't
have.
have any more.
Oh, we got to make them
We
foil
can make
hats.
more later if you want.
But how? Those were special.
Well,
No, I'm kidding. All right, here we go. Give me the GSP. Give me
Okay.
what you got.
so GSP says he'd be willing to return to the UFC if the company made him an offer he couldn't refuse. According to the Insider.com, GSP would be willing to return to the UFC, saying, quote, they could call me. St. Pierre is one of the greatest mixed martial arts fighters to have competed in the young sport, winning the UFC welterweight championship twice and in the UFC middleweight championship once, while beating a who's who of big-name athletes like BJ Penn, Matt Hughes, Matt Serra, Nick Diaz, and Michael Bisping. If the popular Canadian did return, it could be against Nurmagomedov, an unbeaten fighter who, as the reigning champion of the lightweight division, has wins over Rafael Dos Anjos, Conor McGregor, and Dustin Poirier. The Dagestani wrestler has a flawless record of 28 wins, 8 knockouts, 10 submissions, and 10 decisions, and competes in his 29th bout against the interim lightweight champ Justin Gaethje on October 24th. Nurmagomedov's manager, Ali Abdelaziz, has previously floated the idea of a welterweight mega match between his client, the dominant current ruler at 155 pounds in St. Pierre. It could even happen next year for Nurmagomedov's 30th fight, one he may retire after. In that scenario, the UFC president Dana White said he'd do whatever Nurmagomedov wanted. CBS Sports reported this last week. Though GSP wanted to stress that he is happy in retirement, he did recently say that he is open to offers by saying, quote, I'm still in good shape, not because I have a fight coming up, but because I like to stay that way. Having said that, I'm not in fighting form. If I had a fight, I'd have to go to training camp. I just got into the Hall of Fame. I'm retired and I'm fine. If the UFC has something to ask of me, an offer to make that I couldn't refuse. They could just call me. They know where to find me. GSP hinted earlier in the year that he was working toward a fight against Nurmagomedov, but a potential bout fell apart because the UFC feared he'd win and then immediately retire with the title like he did after besting Bisping in 2017.
All right, so the chances of GSP coming back better and better. A lot of things have to line up. Well, money has to be there and the weight class. If this thing somehow happens outside of 155, very possible that something can happen with Habib. But not even the Habib fight. There are other things that can be thrown in the mix that can entice GSP. Novelty fights, trickery fights that can bring GSP back. I truly believe this man is coming back. I really do think he's coming back. The win against Michael Bisping was fantastic. And I see the alien man back in the cage. The question is it going to be against Habib?
Yes, at 155.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, I went there.
All aboard!
Go Savage!
Bastards. I didn't want to donate my money to you, but you motherfuckers manipulated me with your crafty and sexy ways.
Yes.
Sons of bitches.
That's what we
Lol.
do.
Wow. Drunk Savage, I'm sorry for manipulating you, but I'm going to... Hold on a second, Jesse. Let me use my mystical powers. Oops, that's Jesse. Hold on. Hello. I'm here to manipulate you. Please donate. Please donate. So I can buy a new barbecue.
Wonderful,
You
wonderful.
think it worked, Jesse? Do you think our plan worked?
Yes.
All right. There we go. Little inside joke. Go to the MMAHoles.com so you can know what that's about. All right. So you think that GSP is going to be fighting Habib?
Yes, at 155.
Edmund, what do you think about this?
Here's why I say 155.
Convince me, Jesse, please.
Because I hate that everybody's like, oh, if GSP came back, it would be at like, what, 175 you said, or some shit like that? It's not going to happen. Khabib will never, ever, ever move up from his current division. 155 is where he's comfortable. He walks around heavy and he knows he has that advantage at 155. And GSP has attempted to make 155 in the past. Now, whether he did or didn't make 155 is still up in the air and kind of debated between a lot of people. I personally think he did make 155, but he didn't take on the fight because he was planning on retiring. But nonetheless, put all of that aside, GSP can definitely get that low. Would he walk in maybe a little sickly? Perhaps. It's possible. But I do believe he can make 155, and 100% I could see him going in to fight Khabib at that weight.
All right. Listen. I like your wishful thinking. I enjoy that, and it would be interesting to see Habib anorexic. That'd be great. But
Khabib,
I mean
GSP.
GSP, excuse me.
Come on, Moss.
But no, I don't see it. I don't see it. I see a catch weight fight. I see a fight that's not 170. I see maybe 165. Maybe they meet in between.
No, there's no 165. What do you mean?
Exactly. Because what I'm thinking here is novelty fight for the paycheck. That's what I'm thinking. I think GSP would love to get the 155. Sure.
Super chat.
Milton.
I'm finishing a tough but fun job in Mendocino THX.
Nice.
All right. So Milton, let me just, and thank you for the donation. Milton, listen, get home safe and sound, okay? Because we need you. We need all MMA holes.
Not me. I don't really know you.
I need you. I need you more in my life. So make sure you get home and safe, and good luck. Because the roads are dangerous out there. I don't know what the temperature is by you, but over here it's like 117. I don't know. So GSP, yes. The idea of 185, 170, 155 belts. Oh my goodness, it sounds delicious, right? But
Delicious.
at his age, pushing 40, to push himself down to a 155-pound weight class, it is not safe. And he has been on Rogan talking about terrible weight cutting and all this stuff and trying to find ways to do it the right way. It's just not healthy for a man pushing 40 to be doing that to his body and then competing immediately after.
Okay. Now, here's another reason he's going to do it. GSP has always been the type of fighter who feels like he doesn't have to prove himself to anybody. He just kind of goes with his own flow.
Did you lower your mic again, or are you talking lower?
No.
Oh, okay.
Am I low?
Oh, there you go. Okay. Project, Jesse, please. project to the audience.
Anyways, GSP just kind of goes with his own flow. Like, he's never been the type of fighter to feel like he has to kind of prove himself to anybody. But I think in this particular case, for him to come back out of retirement where everybody's going to doubt GSP. Well, not everybody. I take that back because a lot of people are high on GSP. He is the GOAT, really, if we think about it. So I take that back. Not everybody's going to be high on GSP. But most people are going to be high on GSP simply because he's coming out of retirement. He's not ready. He didn't have the training camp yet. I feel like GSP is going to have it in the back of his head that people are going to think he's going to come in sickly and not able to fight. And GSP has a warrior spirit, so there's nothing that says champion better than him making 155 and beating the champion.
Okay. I'm sorry I got distracted for a second, Jesse. And I was partially listening to you. And I understand what you're saying, and I understand your heart and passion for this topic. But there's a guy named Shoe Nice Classic Uploads. And what was a documentary I was watching the other day? About a guy named Shoe Nice who ate things that he was not supposed to be eating. Now, I don't think that's him. I think it's a tribute to him. But I just watched a documentary on that guy. And if it is you, God bless. And if it's a tribute, God bless as well. Even though I don't believe in God.
Who cares?
Well, I'm just saw it in the chat. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Shoe Nice.
Sorry, but who cares?
Who cares? What do you mean?
Who cares?
Well, I saw him in the chat, so I felt like, well, excuse me.
Sorry. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just saying.
Sorry, Shoe Nice tribute channel that I saw you then. I just wanted to say hello.
Know who that is.
Jesus Christ.
Super chat.
All right. Milton.
I'm home on a 11-acre property off Highway 1.
Okay, 11-acre property. Oh, my goodness, that's a lot of land. Do you mow the lawn yourself, or do you just let it grow? Or do you have turf on all the 11 acres? It's a lot of turf. I doubt he doesn't have that. Thank you, Milton. Appreciate it. All right, listen. You live in this fantasy world with this 155 GSP stuff.
Listen,
I can't get on board.
What can I say?
I can't see physically. Listen, and I saw in the chat, I can't remember who said it. I think it was, I don't even fucking know. One of you guys said it. That GSP is at the point where you can't doubt him, you know, at this point in his career.
Yes.
I get it, man. When he went up to 185, I thought Bisping might beat him. I thought it was too big for him. GSP came in there. He did his thing. Finished him. I was like, holy shit. GSP off the couch, coming back and doing that to Michael Bisping. Not like Michael Bisping was the greatest of all time, but still, I thought Bisping was a little bit big. Right. You know, I thought it'd be a problem. So GSP going to 155, going the reverse route. Is it impossible? I guess nothing's impossible when it comes to Alien Man.
It's never impossible for GSP.
I just don't see the stars lining up. And
Plus, you don't give GSP enough credit. You think he's going to come in sickly and that he's going to be worth a shit.
Okay. But can I talk? You said your piece.
Sorry. I'm just saying, I don't think you give him enough credit.
The reason why I'm not giving him credit, it's not even, I am giving him credit. I saw him cut. I saw him at 160. That picture was not 155. I saw him at like 160 or 165. He looked like he was going to die. He wasn't at 155 yet.
He did not look like he was going to die. He looked thin, yes, and he looked like he had been working out for a long time. But
I don't see it.
He did not look like he was going to die.
Listen, we are completely on. And listen, hopefully I eat my words because GSP 155 versus Habib is fascinating. If he can make it, I mean, you got Aldo at 135, so I guess anything's possible, right? I just don't see it. GSP could be the greatest of all time. He goes down to 155. He steals Habib's belt. And here's the thing. We're all looking past. And this is interesting. We're talking about GSP Habib like Habib is definitely going to beat Gaethje. Like it's a guaranteed, locked up. This is very surprising here. Okay? Now, I do believe he will beat Gaethje, but there is that glimmer of hope that Gaethje gets to win. Maybe Habib himself, the Eagle, whose father just passed, maybe he's even looking too far ahead.
What? No way. He's got 2 fights left in him.
He mentioned he was going to fight GSP. I mean, he was going to fight Gaethje and then GSP, right? 2 fights. He mentioned this on Twitter himself. He is admittedly looking ahead. It's not a good move.
Khabib always looks ahead.
I tell you what.
He always has his mind set on the next fight because he knows he's going to win the current fight. That's the thing about GSP that I don't think. And here's the thing. I listen, and I know you don't like me bringing up Conor and stuff like that, But I understand you're a Conor fan, and most Conor fans aren't big fans of Khabib.
Why is this going to Conor
against
again?
You. I'm not trying to use it as an argument. I'm
What's
just
going
saying
on?
This is how I'm perceiving it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay? I feel that because you're a Conor fan, maybe I'm wrong, but because you're a Conor fan, you automatically even
Shopping
if you have
during
respect
a
for Khabib.
pandemic.
This was my dog's food money. You both have such a way about you. My dog can do without. God, you're so manipulating.
Ah, dearest, let me manipulate you into donations. Let your dog starve to death.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, dearest. I appreciate that donation. Hard-earned money going to this blood-sucking channel. Jesse, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm not saying that Khabib is the reason, or that Conor's the reason, but I am saying that because Conor and Khabib had that little rift, that it might occur to me and some other Khabib fans that perhaps you're not the biggest fan of Khabib. I think you respect Khabib as a
What does that have to do with
fighter.
GS?
But wait, I'll get there. Hold on.
Okay.
These fighters struggle with weight and walk out now.
They struggle with weight and walk out now. Thank you, Milton.
Khabib won't. I mean, GSP won't. He won't.
How
He
old is
won't-
GSP? 39, 38? What's his age? George St. Pierre.
He won't struggle, though. Here's the thing. GSP can make the weight. It's
We've
pretty
seen him
clear.
struggle. We've seen
didn't
him
show
struggle.
that he was struggling.
We've seen him struggle at 170. I mean, he had to
He
cut some
posted
serious
a
weight over
picture
there.
of himself
He's even had health issues
at
with
a
cutting weight.
healthy weight.
Oh my goodness.
It was almost like 155. I don't know if it was 155. None of us really know, so
Okay,
it's hard to
let's get to the
But he looked healthy. He was smiling. He was happy.
Okay, and let's talk about Habib looking past his opponent Justin Gaethje. What about that?
He's not looking past him. Khabib is not concerned about Gaethje. He knows he's going to be Gaethje, so what sense does it make for him to focus on Gaethje, focus on the fight that maybe makes a little more of a competition for him? He's
Now-
always wanted GSP.
Yes, and honestly, what better way if he can convince GSP to come to 155 and completely just drain his body of anything good, suck him into Khabib's land? It's very smart for Habib. The fact that he won't leave his weight class, it's a smart move. You know, Mighty Mouse chilled at his weight class and dominated. Henry Cejudo, I think he won that fight, but it doesn't matter. He clearly dominated the little guys. And Habib at 155 dominated 155, the best to ever do it. If GSP goes in there and he beats GSP too, I mean, that just solidifies his legacy. I get it. But if you're George St. Pierre, why would you come back and completely drain yourself? You're the GOAT. You
Because
make Habib come to you.
What?
You make the
better
GOAT
way-
fucker
He's
come
not
to
the
you.
GOAT, though. He
If you're the
hasn't been
GOAT,
marked the GOAT.
if you're the GOAT, you make the GOAT fucker come to you.
Because a lot of people would argue Khabib is the GOAT. And what better way to prove yourself than to fight the GOAT
Yeah.
at 155?
Wait,
At
you're
his
saying
own
Habib
division.
is the GOAT?
No, I'm saying many people would argue Khabib is the GOAT.
Who?
Oh,
Better than
know.
GSP?
Super
Hold on a
chat.
second.
You
Ninja,
guys
please.
both need my flower garments. I'm artist.
I
Your
do.
flower garments.
I do. I would wear it right now, immediately. If we have a P.O. box opened up.
Actually, I'm not even joking, Moss. I would wear that shit.
Yeah.
I'm into flowery stuff.
All right. I'll wear it too. Why
Moss
not?
is joking, but I'm not.
I would wear it right now. Flower garment. Right on my face.
We gotta get that P.O. box opened up, Moss. I want some
Eventually, yeah,
flower
we'll do that.
garments.
I just don't want the COVID. And by the way, on the other side, here, you want to pull that out for Sonosi? We have his little thing. We're going to sign it and send it. We're going to send you some stickers as well, the shirt. So we'll be sending that out shortly. But explain to me why Habib would be thought of as the GOAT over George St. Pierre. Explain this, please.
I didn't say over GSP. I'm saying in this current state of the division, GSP is not in the division. All right? In this current state of the division, Khabib is the GOAT. There is no question in my mind. There's no question in a lot of people's minds that Khabib is the GOAT in this division, in the current
155,
state.
yes.
In its current state. So, if you have this idea that GSP is the GOAT, what better way for Khabib to prove himself, and even for GSP to prove himself, than for a GOAT to fight a GOAT, Moss? If GSP is the GOAT in your head, and Khabib is the GOAT of the 155-pound division, what better way for them to prove themselves than to fight each other, the GOATs, at the 155-pound division.
I can't see how I can see how Khabib can be the GOAT of 155. Okay, I'm down with that. But to put him in even the same category as GSP does not work for me. GSP is literally next tier.
Wait,
right?
I didn't put him in the same category.
So
I said Khabib was the GOAT of the 155-pound division in its current state. And a lot of people believe GSP is just the GOAT.
yes.
So what better way for them to prove themselves for a GOAT to fight a GOAT?
Yeah, it sounds great. You know what sounds great? Unicorns. Unicorns sound great too. They're not real.
I have a
and
unicorn.
GSP at 155, you have a better chance of petting a unicorn because it's not going to happen. It's not. This is like, I feel like
you underestimate GSP.
I feel like this is story time, and
if
I should
GSP
be.
is such a GOAT, why do you underestimate him so much?
I'm not underestimating GSP. GSP is one of the best to ever do it,
he's
if
the
not
GOAT,
the
like
best
you
to do
say,
it.
then
Okay.
why can't he make
so
155?
you're talking about a man who just fought at 185.
So?
Right? Not just fought. His
Conor
last
fought at
fight
3 weight
was at
divisions.
185. Okay. Now you want this man to go to 155.
Conor McGregor fought at 3 different weight classes.
Okay.
Perfectly fine.
145 to 170 is not the same.
But that's within
as
his realm of
155 to 185. It's a
But
big
that's
difference.
within his realm, Conor's realm of weight. So within
145 to-
GSP's
I mean,
realm
150
of weight is 185, 155.
Man,
Yeah, I think you underestimate him. I think you really do.
Listen
I really
to me.
believe it. I don't think if he's such a GOAT, why can't he make
Boom,
155?
roasted. Boom, roasted.
hold on a second.
You suck. Boom, roasted.
GSP is 39. He'd struggle in weight cut at least a bit, and Milton seems to be a legit fashion designer.
Thank you, D-Rest. Thank you. 39 years old. To put your body through that, and you're not staying in competition, makes zero sense unless...
But he's not just putting his body through it. GSP has constantly and consistently kept his body in shape. He even said it when I just read it. He's in shape. He just doesn't have a training camp.
GSP is...
He's in shape, though.
All right.
He's healthy.
Let's see what the chat says. Let's see what the chat says. Please.
Augustus says GSP was a GOAT in a different time. He fought Bisping because he knew he was easy. Roberto Lopez, JBH MMA knowledge isn't even on level of a 12-year-old. Oh, shit, Roberto! Throwing some shade over here because he thinks that I might actually be right. Oh!
Wonderful, wonderful.
MMA Stalker says GSP can make 155. 2 joins Milton makes the best hemp thongs money can buy. Ed Nettie in the chat says, hey, guys. hey, Ed Nettie. Ruben Vera says it could be the GOAT. Half his record is Russian cans. Broman says GSP won't do well in this era. Shit has changed in skill level. Alex Level says, what do we say, Jess? Cole Vic says, y'all keep messing with my son, Justin. St. Pierre is looking slim, says Kainoto. Drunk Savage, GSP is the GOAT because he moved up and became a champ.
Well, listen, if we get phone lines, and that's the thing too, a lot of tiebreakers when you have GOAT conversation is guys that have changed weight classes. That's why Mighty Mouse gets dismissed all the time. It's kind of not right. Like if GSP sat at 155 and defended a gazillion times like Mighty Mouse did, I mean, you throw him in the mix. Mighty Mouse gets just dismissed. It's crazy. You talk GOAT, Mighty Mouse is nowhere to be found. It's nuts.
Do you really care about Mighty Mouse?
Anderson Silva sat at middleweight and beat the shit out of everyone. Hung on to his
people
belt.
talk about Anderson Silva more than Mighty Mouse.
Yeah.
So
why are they not talking about Mighty Mouse?
Well, why do you not talk about Mighty Mouse?
Because Anderson Silva fought all over the place.
Exactly. So you just answered the question.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is it right for people to be doing that? For saying jumping from weight class to weight class, is that a good thing?
Yes.
Yes, I think it is.
Absolutely.
So if it is, then Habib is fucked. Because he literally defended his belt a couple of times at one weight class, had the opportunity to move up, and hasn't.
Is it right for a fighter to move around weight classes? Yes. It's good for the fighter. It's healthy for the fighter to move around weight classes for their career.
Not healthy. I'm just talking about legacy.
Healthy for their career, I guess you could say.
But shouldn't Habib go to obscurity?
Saying that they have to move around weight classes. They can stay at one weight class and still be good.
Live Latas Couture or Wahe_Guru Designs is the Insta.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
hold on.
You know what? I'll tell you what, Milton. Put it on, or just message us at the MMA Holes on Instagram.
Lotus Couture.
Yeah, message us at the MMA Holes on Instagram because we don't have really much time. Just thank you.
It's okay.
Milton.
I'll do it right now.
So let me just make this very clear. If you put hold on, let me put Habib over here. Right, Habib,
Got you, man. Got you.
The Eagle, okay? And then we're going to put Demetrius.
Wahe Guru Designs Moss.
Oh, my God. The internet's got a conch out now?
GSP has more knockouts than Mouse. Roberto Lopez says, who wants some? MMA striker defending a belt for years is much harder than winning one fight for a second fight. Justin Jr. says, what is it again, Milton?
Okay, take a look at this, Jess. Okay, here's Habib. He is 28-0. Make no mistake, that's very impressive. Has a chance to go 30-0. If he beats Justin, his farewell fight, 30-0, he could ride off into the sunset and be the GOAT of 155. Okay,
Right.
Look at Mighty Mouse here, right? 33-1.
Yeah.
What a beautiful face. But he's defended the
But
belt
do you care?
gazillion times.
But do you care?
What?
Do you care?
And then he also went over to fucking one and then snatched the belt over there, hung out over there, beating up people.
Okay.
Like, thinking about what this man has done.
Okay. But do you care about Mighty Mouse?
What I'm saying is this, all right?
But you're not answering my question.
Habib, the reason why he is doing this, the reason why Habib is trying to drag GSP to 155 is just to put another notch on the belt, drain a guy, and say, hey, now you can put me up there. Legacy, right? Realistically, you sit at the weight class, you start defending belts. If you don't want to do that, then you move up.
You have to
If you
remember,
don't want to stay at your weight class.
It takes two fighters, Moss, to talk the shit into a fight, right? Khabib's not the only one talking to get this fight going. GSP just as equally wants this fight as Khabib does. So if GSP wants this fight so bad, then there's no reason for you to excuse his ability to go down to 155.
It looks to me, okay, as a mediocre. I like Habib. I told you a million times. I watch his interviews. I think the guy's funny as fuck. I think he's a likable dude. He's a family man, do whatever. As many jokes as I make, I like Habib. And he is impressive. The guy smashes. Not many guys smash, right?
Smish.
I can't disrespect the record 28-0. But what I'm trying to say is this. You're trying to solidify a legacy. You get past Justin Gaethje, and then you beg a guy that just fought at 185
He's not begging him
to fight at 155.
He's not begging him.
This is what you do. If you're a real man, you go to 170. You beat him at 170. This is old GSP, so you have a chance.
No.
This is old
This
GSP.
has nothing to do
You
with how
beat
old
him at
GSP
170 to prove a point, and then you leave.
But he's not. He doesn't want to fight GSP to prove a point. He wants to fight GSP because he wants to fight GSP.
What?
GSP has been known as the best.
Jesse.
And
okay, let me ask you a question.
Want to fight the best? Just
let me
to
ask you.
Say you fought the best.
Let me ask you a question. If he fights GSP at 155, and he fights GSP at 170, or 165, or 180, what's the similarity there?
If GSP fought at all those weight classes?
Any weight class. GSP takes a fight. I mean, Habib takes any fight against GSP at any weight class. There's a similarity, right?
What's the similarity?
There's no belt on the line. In
Fuck
anything,
the belt. He's
right?
not doing
he
it for the belt.
He puts his belt on the line with 155, but he doesn't get anything back. GSP,
exactly.
Habib gets nothing back.
He's not getting anything
So-
back. He just wants to fight to say he fought the great. That's why
So
he
if
wants to
that
fight.
is the case, fight him at a weight where he could fight at.
Well, if GSP's so great, then why can't he go down to 155? I rest my case, man. Like,
Oh my
you're coming
God.
up with every excuse for why GSP can't
Wait,
go to 155.
you just said, I just want to repeat what you just said. You said if GSP was so great, why can't he make 155?
Exactly.
That's like saying, hey, if Conor McGregor was so great, why can't he make 135?
Why can't he? Jose Aldo did. Why can't Conor?
So that decides the greatness. So John Jones should fight.
It does not decide the greatness. My point is, if you're going to hold GSP on this pedestal, why
Oh my
can't
God.
he fight at 155?
All right. I'm checking out.
That's
I think
what I thought.
yeah.
I win again!
I'm checking out to this conversation. Thank you.
Super chat.
It's crazy.
They're on Milton Nelson FB Live Lotus Couturig.
Okay, there we go. Thank you, Milton. That's his IG. Go check it out. Appreciate the donations.
Live Lotus Couture.
All right. I can't. My brain's melting right now. All right, let's move on to the actual card that happened this weekend. Let's talk about that. And we had some incredible stuff here. Derek Brunson smashes Shabazzi, and not surprised. Even though I was a complete casual in my picking, I said the week of, I told the people, whoever did that donation, I said it's a good bet. Derek Brunson, a very good bet. I do not understand why he's as big of an underdog as everyone's making him. And what did Derek Brunson do? He came in there, fantastic shape, and ran him over, Shabazzi. Shabazzi had moments where he looked decent, but Dana White was saying that he didn't look like he was in the shape that Brunson was in, and he just got manhandled by a man who's been in there with some of the greats.
Right.
So Derek Brunson gets the win. In hindsight, Jesse, what are your thoughts about the main event?
I'm ashamed of myself. I am nothing short of ashamed. I should have had more faith in Derek Brunson. Dana White said it best in the post-fight press conference. He said, Brunson's had his ups and downs in his career. I couldn't give myself an excuse as to why I didn't pick Brunson, aside from the fact that I was just on the Shabazzian train.
Yeah.
So it was a fuck up. It was a major fuck up, man. I thought Shabazzian was going to win. I thought we were going to see some awesome KO, and we did, but it was on the opposite side. So I know now. I know to respect the non-hype trains.
Listen, if Derek Brunson is a gatekeeper, which I feel he is, I tell you what, he's holding that gate open and guarding that gate for some pretty fucking good people. Like, the guys that he lost to were champions, So Derek Brunson, now here's something interesting. There are people now saying, hey, man, I kind of want to see Derek Brunson back in the mix again.
Well, it's funny you say, Moss.
Segue?
Dana White is talking about
Tyron Woodley? Where am I going?
Brunson's win. And he also springs this eye into Cannonier-Whittaker winner for Derek Brunson.
He's, I'm sorry, repeat that last part?
He's eyeing a Cannonier-Whittaker winner for Derek Brunson.
Cannonier-Whittaker. So Whittaker's
the winner of Cannonier-Whittaker would fight Derek Brunson.
See, there's where it gets hairy. Do you think now? I'm curious. This is a different Whittaker now. The Whittaker that fought Brunson the first time was not broken down Whittaker.
Honestly, I really couldn't complain if he gave Brunson the winner of Cannonier-Whittaker.
And Cannonier though I think smashes him.
Oh, yeah.
That's one dude that...
There's no doubt in my mind Cannonier would destroy Brunson. But Whittaker, Brunson might... Just given what I've seen...
Have they fought?
I feel like Brunson could give Whittaker a run for his money. Whittaker is not the same anymore. I don't care what any of you say. Whittaker is not the same anymore. Fuck if he won against Till or not. It's not the same Whittaker. It's not the same Bobby Knuckles. And I believe Brunson could put up a little bit of a fight against Whittaker. Man, oh, man. Let's see what the chat says. Whittaker is Brunson is 21-7-0 off the big win. Shabazzian got the wrestling background. He's got a 3-fight win streak now. Ian Heinisch, who's a tough dude, man, coming out of the Contender Series. Elias Theodoro, that fight was really ridiculous to watch. But Elias is a strong, big, muscular, handsome Canadian. He's tough. He's a real tough dude, and it was just a bizarre fight. Yeah. He lost to Adesanya. He lost to Jacare. He beat Lyoto Machida. Dan Kelly, tough old dude. But listen, another tough guy. Lost to Anderson Silva. I thought he won that fight. Got run over by Whittaker. Uriah Hall, he beat. Uriah's fighting a big fight coming up. And I'm just trying to see if there's anyone that I missed. He lost to Romero. Right. So look at that. Huh? God, he's fought so many dudes. I'm just looking through the thing because the guy's fought so many guys. I'm like, did he fight Cannonier? Do I forget? So Cannonier or Whittaker? Who do you think? First of all, who do you think wins the fight, Whittaker or Cannonier? Off the top of my head, without making a legitimate pick, I would have to say Whittaker.
Okay,
but
interesting.
That's my final pick.
Very interesting. Justin.
JBH said, how about GSP be great and go down to 155? Sure, why not? He drain his body totally dehydrated and come in crap for the fight. Why not Khabib be great, stop being a twat and move up to 170? Khabib walks around 200 pounds. He has to chase greatness.
To be great, you don't have to fucking chase great. If you're great, then other greats come to you.
Jesse, you just got schooled by a 13-year-old.
Khabib doesn't have to fucking chase around nobody because he is great. He is great. And for you to say, why doesn't Khabib move up or this or that, you know why. Listen, for you to say that Khabib is being scared or anything like that because he's not moving from any weight class other than 155 is completely ignorant to me, because a smart fighter would stay at the weight class that he knows that he excels in the most. And at 155, Khabib excels in it the most because he walks around so heavy, like you just conveniently mentioned. So why can't GSP just go down and fight Khabib if he's so fucking great? Why can't he? So I just squashed your opinion.
I don't know. The chat is on fire, man. It seems a lot of people are on the Justin side.
That, man.
If any night needs phone lines, tonight is the night, Justin. You have to go toe-to-toe with Justin Jr. Right? Toe-to-toe, JBH, Justin. Phone lines. We'll do that with Save the Show. All right. I think Cannonier beats Whittaker at this stage of the game.
Okay.
I believe that Cannonier can get it done.
Okay.
I feel this Robert Whittaker, unless he needed that Till fight to kind of just get the win, shake things off, retool, and then maybe he can dip into his bag of tricks. Before all this went down, I've been on the Whittaker train.
Right.
But I don't know. Jared he's scary. He's scary. He's a scary man. So I think Canonier beats Whittaker, and then that means we set up Brunson versus Canonier. Black on black violence, Jesse. Who would win that fight? Canonier versus Brunson. Brunson, he's got all the tools to win Canonier.
I would say Canonier beats Bronson.
Really?
Yeah.
Shopping during a pandemic.
Okay. D-Rest.
Old man in the fight world, it is harder for a 39-year-old to drop 30 fucking pounds than a 31-year-old to gain 25 pounds. Brunson's golden hair will transcend him into the magical world of blonde-haired beings.
Okay. Thank you for clearing that up. D-Rest, you are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
All donations tonight go to barbecue, the next barbecue. So everyone that donates tonight, we'll put a nice...
Let's make another $1,000 donation, boss.
We'll put another bar up, and we'll grill again. All right.
For 2 people only.
Yes. Very expensive hamburgers. Maybe hot dogs. Who knows? Calderwood versus Maya.
Yeah.
There were 2 feints during this card, and one of them was Joanne Calderwood.
Right.
She looked terrible. Jennifer Maya just ran her over.
Right.
Pulled her arm out of her socket and then beat her over the head with it. Did you see that? She pulled it out and then beat her over the head. And it's like, I'm going to take the title shot.
Right.
And then Shevchenko just jumps out of the woodwork. It's like, yeah, give me that fight. Give me that.
Well, you're joking. You're laughing, but she's getting it.
I know. Because Shevchenko knows she could run her over. That's why. But all right. She would run over either girl. But
oh, yeah. Sean Hart did suggest earlier in the day, he said we should do a $2,000 donation goal for an egg boil show.
just crushing people's dreams. Yeah, if you want to know the inside jokes that are happening, go to the MMAHoles.com community section. A lot of tears over there that we're just making fun of. All right, so I think you have a story on this, Jess. Let's go right into it.
Okay, well, first I want to touch, because I don't have a story on the one thing that you mentioned, which was that Calderwood did pass out after the fight.
Yes.
I don't have like a story on it or anything, but Dana White did say she, post-fight, her fiance and her coach, I think, caught her. She ended up fainting in the back room, and she got escorted to the hospital on a stretcher. And he says she's fine now, but a little weird that she's the second fighter of the night to have fainted in this establishment. But I guess she's okay now. They checked her out. She was fine, but I don't know what happened. I guess like maybe nerves or blood pressure or something like that. I don't know what happened, but she did pass out after the fight. So there's that. Now, Dana White does say that Jennifer Maia will be getting the title shot against Valentina Shevchenko. According to Bloody Elbow, Joanne Calderwood's gamble of sorts backfired in a big way.
By the way, Jesse, before you continue, and like this shit out of the video, guys, what are we doing? Look at this picture. Well, if I would have saw this picture, this would have went on a thumbnail. Jesus, how did I drop the ball on this? Look at this picture, Jesse. I want to blow this up and put this on my wall.
Why?
This is hilarious. Oh my! The talk about the pain and agony of a defeat and the thrill of victory. Oof.
I'm a Valentina fallopian tube hugger, but I think Maya might upset her. I would bet on Jennifer for the upset.
What? No way. Get the fuck out. Listen, kind of.
Wow.
I think we're usually on the same page for a lot of things.
Wow.
But I don't think I'm on the same page as you for this one.
Listen, make no mistake.
No
Maya
way.
looked great. Got the easy win. Got out of there. But JoJo, something was up, and her fainting after the fight. Something was up. I think Maya would have still beat her. But there was something up there. Valentina,
Not happening.
there's not a fight where you're like, there was something up with Valentina. She's not the same. She's the machine every fucking fight. She's literally a robot. And a princess. I don't know why I said a princess.
It's not happening.
What's your thoughts on Khabib living in Conor's head rent-free for 2 years? Isn't it tiring as a McGregor fan to keep seeing Conor saying all this shite? He said this multiple, who's this, Zen Creation? I saw this a couple of times in there. Here's the thing. Let me just address that, since everyone loves to hear the #1 Conor fan speak upon his man. Right, Conor? Yes, Conor won multiple belts. He was a 145 champion, the GOAT of 145. Goes up, takes Eddie Alvarez's strap. Just done it all. He's done it all. He's bounced back from defeat twice. Nothing from this point on can tarnish the legacy of Conor McGregor unless he was a knucklehead outside the cage. Unless that bullshit kept on going. Then it would have been a problem. But anything that happens, Conor could lose every fight from this point on. I wouldn't give a shit. That run leading up and getting the gold multiple times was the greatest run I've ever seen. It was fun. It was a fun roller coaster ride of press conferences and all that shit. So anything Conor does, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, Habib could probably beat him 10 out of 10 times. Who knows? Maybe Conor gets lucky one time if they fought 10 times. I don't fucking know. Nor do I care. But I tell you this. If they do the rematch, and I'm a Met fan. I mean, for God's sakes, I'm a fucking Met fan. I've experienced loss in my life, okay? Being a fan of a team or a fighter that has a downfall and then rises up again is better than being a fan of the Yankees that just wins everything over and over again. The 20
What?
And let me tell you why.
What?
Let me tell you why. The reason is you get spoiled as a fan of a person or a team that keeps on winning. But being a fan of a loser, which I've been fans of many teams that are losers. Many. My Rangers are 0-2 in the playoffs right now. Fuck. If the Rangers come back and win that series, holy shit, I'll go through the roof. If Conor comes back and somehow beats Habib or whatever happens, that's just icing on the cake. He already did what he had to do. So, there's my answer.
Get the fuck out. That was the worst analogy I've ever heard in my life.
When you're a Habib fan, all you can do is go down. You understand what I'm saying?
No,
you've already...
Because even if say, like, God forbid, Khabib won or lost against Gaethje, Khabib can still go up. Like,
if Habib loses, the world falls apart.
No, it doesn't.
If he loses, everything is out the window because you guys are just assuming...
What kind of fans do you think we
that
are?
your fighter's going to win. Spoiled.
Spoiled?
Me?
If Khabib lost,
I'm
it's
humbled.
not the end of the world. He can come back.
I come from the streets. I've seen the gold. I've seen defeat. As a Habib fan, you never see defeat. So when you do see it, it's going to be a long night.
Let me clarify. I think Bullet is going to win, but if anyone can upset her, GTP Jennifer. Moss, you need to have a legacy to tarnish one. Press conferences don't create legacies unless you're a casual.
Conor McGregor.
Moss, you just can't say anything nice about Khabib.
What? I just said he was the... All right, shut up. I said he was the best 155er of all time.
It's true.
Jesus
Shame
Christ. Anyway. Conor's run. Make no mistake. Movies were made about it. There will not be
one movie.
There will not...
that he
trust me,
produced
there will be
himself.
multiple movies. And they were fantastic. They're all going to be fantastic movies of feeling the plumber rise to the top, predict victories, and get 2 belts. Habib, no movie. When he loses, he's just going to fucking go back to his hole. That's what's going to happen over there. See you later. Goodbye. I have spoken. Now we move on. Stop it. Look what you did. Look what you did. Anyway, this picture is hilarious. And I don't see Maya beating Shevchenko.
I have
what are we
to
doing?
agree with you. I don't see that happening.
Not happening.
I think you're right. I think something was off about Calderwood that night. Calderwood just kind of, she ended up losing, unfortunately, but I don't think it would have ended that way if Calderwood were feeling a little healthier. And I think that shows for Jennifer Maia. She got the luck of the draw here, and she's certainly not going to get the luck of the draw for Shevchenko. So I don't see her.
Very impressive what she did. She definitely earns the shot. JoJo, poor girl, man, did not have to take this fight.
Yeah.
And
she could have gotten the title shot, Calderwood.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this poor girl's face. Oh my, this is a brutal sport. It doesn't get any more brutal than this. So, whoever took this picture, where is this picture from? Do you know what website put this at? Bloody Elbow?
Bloody Elbow, yeah.
Oh, goddamn, man. That is some shot. I swear to God, if we had a wall, well, I mean, I don't know why I'm swearing to God, but if we didn't have the green screen anymore, that actually, in fact, Jessie.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second. This will be our wallpaper for the rest of the night.
During a pandemic.
Donation.
My real name is Christine Motion I want you MOS. JBH, you took my spot by Moss's side. The very least you can do is Venmo half of the donations for tonight because people are going to donate more because of me, you imbeciles.
Yikes. Shots fired.
Oh my God. We are living rent free in your head. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for your money. Appreciate that. Feel free to give more. All right, so this is going to be our new wallpaper over here. Check this out.
The whole night? Maybe not.
Okay, let's do this. Hold on a second. How can I pull this off? All right, Jesse, hold on. This is our new wallpaper for tonight. What do you think, Jesse? You don't like it?
No, I don't like it.
Why not?
I'm not into it.
I got to get that picture in the background. Here, we'll just leave that there. Okay?
I'm not into it, Ma.
Why?
Let's do the regular background.
I like this background. That's a beautiful background right there. Check that. Check that. All right. All right, so let's move on to another story. Yeah, we got plenty of time left, right, before we do the Save the Show. So what else we got?
So, well, I didn't really get into this one, but I guess I don't have to. Jennifer Maia taking Valentina Shevchenko's place. I'm not taking her place, but like... Are
we going in order, or where are we at?
No, that was like the second to last story, but...
Okay.
All right, we'll go back up.
Where are we going?
We'll go back up.
Well, you can keep it going.
No, go back up because it's a good one.
How about this?
What?
Let's talk about the rest of the card. Let's just look at the rest of this card.
Okay.
And then we'll get back into the news here. All right, where was I?
Shopping during a pandemic.
Pandemic, the rest.
Moss is 100% correct with that analogy. The Yanks bought a lot of their players under George Steinbrenner, and the Met were referred to as the Miracle Mets for a reason.
Meet the Mets.
Let me tell you something. Thank you, D-Rest. When the New York Rangers, when they won the Stanley Cup in 1994, the last time they won a cup before that was 1940. And we lived in agony when they hoisted the cup in 1994. And I was a young Mystic Moss. Tears rolled down my face. I mean, it was literally like I saw Jesus. That's how great victory tastes after you root for a team that's horrific.
Right.
If the Mets ever win another World Series, the last one was in '86. Oh, I'm going to be a big baby.
I have a tank top for that year.
A big baby. That's why I'm a hardcore sports fan. I live and die with my fighter. I live and die with my team. I support him no matter what. If you want to be a fair weather fan, so be it. When Habib loses, or if Habib doesn't lose, or whatever, if he retires, if he goes away, people are going to be jumping off that train and hopping on the next hype train. I can't do that. I got to stick with my guys and gals. I got to grow them from a young age. Let them blossom.
There's nothing wrong with jumping on a hype train, because what if it's right? Like Israel Adesanya.
You were right about that. Sure. You were right. The guy turned out to be pretty good. We got to still see more. Anyway, Jesse, let's go back to this card over here. All right, so how about Vicente Luque? By the way, I didn't even know Gilbert Burns was in his corner. And I was like, I want to see him fight Burns. They're buddies. Maybe they'll square up down the road. You got Lando Venata versus Bobby Green. Give these guys some bonus money. That was a great fight. And Green gets the job done. Solidifies the deal in the rematch. We got Kevin Holland, who did not fight Giles, right? That did not happen, Jesse. So get out of here. And the other shit, honestly, I don't give a fuck about. I mean, we can look at it, but the prelims kind of were, You got Martinez for the win. You had Menez for the win. I mean, I didn't give a shit about any of these things. Totally forgettable fights. Actually, this fight over here, the draw, this was something else. This kid, Cody Durden, he came in, and he fire. First round, 10-8. Then the next two rounds, Chris Gutierrez gets the job done, draw. So, who cares? All right, Jesse, give me the news. Give it to me. Hard.
What's in the news? Conor McGregor won't entertain, Dana White won't entertain Conor McGregor versus Manny Pacquiao rumors, boss.
Yeah, I'm not entertaining it either. Like when Jesse was talking about this, I'm like, I don't want this. As the Conor spokesperson, because that's what I am right now, right? Listen, I understand. Oh, you're going to make money. Yeah. You got money.
But it would be...
Get back to the MMA.
You're telling me that it would not be entertaining.
No. Listen, will we do a reaction? Of course, because we want to milk views and this and that. Sure. I don't want to see it. I don't want it.
Crow.
What players did they buy? Most of their players they got through trades or drafted. Not the Yanks' fault, or those other teams were too stupid to not trade for a Rod and Babe Ruth.
Wait, hold on a second. The Yankees spent a shitload of money for these guys. These free agents. It wasn't trades. They just opened up the pockets and outbid everybody. and they legit bought championships. Like, no joke. Now, in fairness, the Rangers, before the cap and everything like that, were criticized for buying that championship in '94. So if you want to use that as an argument, you can. But the Yankees clearly bought championships, and they were smart. They had the money. They spent it wisely.
You sound like a salty Mets fan to me.
I just said they were smart.
They bought championships.
It's so funny, man. If you went to Met games, like back in the day when I went.
I only went to one Met game.
Yeah, and the Yankee fan was there. The Mets are playing the fucking Braves, and then there's Joe Schmo in the Yankee hat in the background. You guys suck. It's like, dude.
But you
the
guys
fuck
did the
you
same
doing
thing,
here?
you told me. You guys used to go back and forth with each other.
Yeah, because get out of my stadium. If you're going to yell, get out of here. Get out. We want to appreciate the game. We know you guys are good. Yankee fans, get the fuck out. The Yankee fans, listen, and then we probably have a lot of Yankee fans out there because you guys are like roaches. You're everywhere. You're all over the place. But you're a bunch of nudnicks. All a bunch of fucking nudnicks.
Stop hating
Curve
so
your
much.
fucking hat. Cut it out and stop winning. You're good again. Stop winning. It's enough. I'm sick of it. And this is one thing I'm sure a lot of out-of-state people can agree with, because everyone hates the fucking Yankees. Unless you're a Yankee fan, you loathe them. All right, anyway.
All right, so back to MMA, Moss, not baseball. According to MMAnews.com, UFC President Dana White isn't interested in entertaining the rumors of Conor McGregor versus Manny Pacquiao. The fighting future of McGregor is up in the air. While the Notorious One claims to be retired, this isn't the first time he has said that he's done with MMA competition only to return. Many believe McGregor is waiting for a massive money-making fight or for fans to return to the arenas. White spoke to reporters during the UFC and ESPN Plus 31 post-fight press conference, and he made it clear that he isn't entertaining rumors of a boxing match between McGregor and Pacquiao.
I hate it. I hate this fight.
He said, quote, "I don't care about any of that shit." The rumors got started when McGregor posted a tweet saying, "I accept." While some thought this was aimed at Khamzat Chimaev, McGregor denied this to ESPN's ARIEL HELWANI. The Notorious One later made the same post, but this time in Tagalog, which is the second language used in the Philippines. McGregor has long expressed interest in a boxing match with Pacquiao. Back in January, McGregor told HELWANI,
super chat.
I really don't want this. I don't know how you want it.
If Khabib retires 30-0, Conor will be left miserable.
yeah.
I don't, do you think Conor's going to lose? Jesse, do you think he's going to lose any sleep if Habib?
I do, because he wants that rematch so bad.
You guys are delusional.
So bad. He wants to prove that he's greater than Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Listen, Jesse, I hate to break it to you.
He got fucking smoked by Khabib.
Yes, he did. But let's be serious here. He's got 2 kids. He's got a nice wife. He gets to cheat on her and do whatever the hell he wants.
He cheats on her all the time.
She lets him cheat on him. Great wife.
She doesn't let him cheat.
Yeah. He could do blow.
He's
got fucking proper 12 that he literally doesn't have to do a goddamn thing again. Do you think he gives a fuck if Habib is 30-0?
I think there's a part of him that does care.
Nope.
I think because
Hate
here's
to break
the
it
thing.
to you.
When he fought Khabib the first time around, he made all this hype like he was the greatest thing since sliced bread.
He doesn't care.
And that he was going to beat Khabib and fuck Khabib's wrestling because Conor was better and he was prepared and this and that. At the end of the day, Khabib fucking pummeled him. He got raped, Conor.
But
he
think
got
about this.
completely raped.
But think about this. All the Habib fans are talking about Conor right now. We're not talking.
You just talked about Conor.
He just did a donation bringing up Conor.
He's
right?
asking, would Conor lose sleep?
But this is what I'm saying. And this is where Habib fans.
It's not like he's using Conor against
This
you.
is what Habib fans don't understand. You guys are the ones that are constantly bringing Conor up and throwing it out there. Conor's laughing. If you bring up Conor's name, the dude's laughing his way to the bank.
But nobody's bringing
You're
Conor
keeping
up.
him relevant. So this is what I'm saying.
He asked a genuine question.
No, so yes, he's not. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care. You guys are nuts. Money is what Conor cares about. Listen, he already won. When he came into the UFC, what did he say? I'm going to be a 2-division champion. And then I'm going to get rich, and then I'm going to get out. That's what he said. That was his prediction. He wins the 145 belt easily. Just runs up there, knocks midgets out. Then he goes to 155, snatches that strap. Takes fights, never pulled out of a fight. Never pulled out of a fight. Fought at 145, 155, 170. Did everything he said he's going to do. Everything from this point on, he doesn't give a fuck. He does. You guys are crazy if you think he cares. Like, it's almost delusional. You know the guy did what he said he was going to do. So everything now is gravy. He fought Floyd Mayweather. Do you think he gives a fuck that he lost that fight? Yeah, maybe a little ego.
He gives
maybe a little
fuck.
ego thing, but afterwards,
what?
when he's on his yacht,
mad shit.
Hold on a second.
100% he gives
His
a
ego
fuck.
gets bruised for 2 seconds, and then he gets on his yacht and jumps on his jet ski and doesn't give a fuck. He is playing you guys, and you guys are walking right into it.
I listen. You're trying to make Conor sound like he's the king of all kings.
Listen,
like,
guy's
you
way
gotta
smarter
calm
than you
down
think.
A little bit about Conor. He does care.
He
does
doesn't.
care. Because if he doesn't care, he wouldn't be taking these fights, and he wouldn't be throwing this much publicity at these fights as he is.
Let me show you, Jesse.
He cares.
The guy that you think cares. His profile picture on Twitter is the thing he predicted, and him on a fucking jet ski, not giving a fuck.
What does that say about anything?
He doesn't give a fuck.
He gives a fuck.
I love it.
Trust me, he
I love
gives
it.
a fuck.
I love the fact that Habib fans. This is the greatest part about Conor McGregor. Even when he loses, the other fans get pissed off. Conor McGregor
Nobody's pissed
is the
off,
greatest
Ross.
that ever did it.
See, this is the thing, and you're
Greatest.
so absorbed in this Conor thing that you think everybody else is pissed off. Nobody's pissed off. They're just stating facts how they are. Conor cares, even though as much as you'd love to believe that he doesn't, because you think he's like all high and mighty, and you put him on this pedestal.
I'm just addressing
Conor
his donation.
Does care. Conor cares 100%.
Let me show you a man that cares right now.
There's no reason he would put so much effort and so much wasted voice in promoting his fights if he didn't care.
He really cares. Look at him. He's on his jet ski by his yacht. Come on. Anyway, let's talk about the fight here. Pacquiao. I really severely don't want this to happen. Because what is it? It's a paycheck collector. That's what it is. Oh, yeah, it can happen, Jesse. Nothing right now is set in stone. He's not going to fight Tony. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. No. I hope he does. That'd be great.
Tony,
but,
well, I have a whole other thing.
Yeah, Tony Poirier is probably the fight that's going to happen. What Conor's planning is he's going to try to fight Pacquiao, right? And even win or lose, it doesn't matter. He can go back and fucking fight the winner of the Habib Gaethje fight because he's the moneymaker.
He theoretically wouldn't have to go back because in the rest of this article, it talks about it. He is expressing interest in other boxing bouts, Moss.
See, and I understand as a businessman why he's doing this, but as a fan, it sucks because I want to see him. I really bought into the whole, season thing. That blew up in fucking flames when this whole COVID thing happened. So now it's just like he fought Cerrone, and we were going to snowball into these other cool fights. I would love to see the Diaz trilogy. I think Diaz doesn't even want to come back anymore. Honestly, I think the dude's done. I think the guy's checking out.
Let me tell you what Conor said first. He said, okay, so back in January, McGregor told HELWANI that there was an offer on the table to fight Pacquiao, but the timing wasn't right. He also said, quote,
shopping during a pandemic.
A rod was traded to the Yanks for Alfonso Soriano.
Alfonso!
Yeah, Chrome, that's one guy.
Love Alfonso.
That is one guy. We're talking years of championships. You're talking about one dude. I mean, I can't get into this conversation because it's absolutely ridiculous. And the MMA audience knows that baseball, and I love baseball, but it's not even near as good as MMA. So we need to stop this conversation immediately.
All right. He said, quote, this is Conor, but also I would be open to other boxing bouts.
Super chat.
Super chat. Zen Creations.
Not pulling out and not accepting fights. E.g. Usman.
Not pulling out and not accepting fights is E.g. Usman.
Yeah, that's true.
Usman, I mean, the pullout thing.
That's true about
it's just he's not accepting fights. Yes, because he's looking to get paid.
He doesn't pull out either. That's true. Moss.
But he doesn't accept fights.
Yeah, and he doesn't pull out either. It's not pulling out and not accepting fights.
Yeah, but Conor McGregor accepted him during a pandemic. What are you talking about? That's a new wallpaper.
Khabib pulls out more than I do. Heard he pulled out from his father's funeral the day before it happened.
Oh my God. Whoa.
That's pretty fucked up.
Make ya. All right. We got some hot stuff to talk about, but it is getting late, Jesse. No! Everyone's fired up. We got to do Save the Show. We got to do it. All right, here we go, Jesse. Here we go.
But I was just getting into it.
Let's go, boys and girls. The saves in full effect. Let's get it popping over here. Time is on the clock. Will you be a hero? You know how to play this. Drop the donation.
CBD.
And here we go.
Wonderful.
CBD.
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 CBD. It helps with healing process and inflammation and stuff like that. So you want to get these for before, after fight training and make your life a better place.
With the Nate Diaz.
Conor is not a happy person if he goes around getting drunk, doing coke, cheating on his wife and going around assaulting people. There is something bothering him in his mind. He gives a fuck about something and it bothers him.
You know what's?
I concur.
You know what it is? He's young.
Why would he be going around getting drunk, doing coke, and cheating on his wife and
I'll
assaulting
explain it.
people?
Because he's young. He was young and stupid. Now he's a God-loving man. If you saw with the Cowboy Cerrone fight, changed man, forgiven, and now he's moved on. He's just young and stupid. I said it before that I would be the same way. If I was young and made a shitload of money, I'd be young and stupid too. I was already young and stupid without money.
Name them, Moss. I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, Chrome. I'll tell you what, because I don't want to have this argument with you right now. But I will make a list.
Have the argument.
And I will put them, dude, I'm telling you right now, you will carol away with your tail between your legs. I can go on and on.
So go on and on.
I have a text group of very angry Met fans. Okay? And I will pull them up and I will fucking have them attack. And I'm telling you right now, if you're trying to defend the fact that you didn't buy championships, I will definitely drown you. So do not go that route. Triggered.
All aboard!
We're getting triggered. Dan Hardy. Oh my God. There's a lot of trigger people. Donations are coming in.
I must dono for my queen. Please acknowledge me and let me call in tonight. I buy studio. Love me. Save the show.
Oh man,
If
I
you'd
love
like
that
to
guy.
see what Snowsy's talking about, Snosy said he's the simp of all simps, by the way.
Senosi. All right, Senosi, the simp of JBH. Well, we got 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, donations are coming in to save the show. Oh yes.
Whoa, 40.
40 minutes.
Whoa.
Come on, Jess.
Go, he touched me! He touched me! Go, he touched me!
Let's dance. Oh yeah. Yeah, fuck Ed.
Go, he touched me! He touched me! Go, he touched me! He touched me! Go, he touched me!
He touched me.
Go, he touched me!
Drop the Perrys in the chat. Oh yeah. Touch me, baby. Touch me. Chrome with the touch me.
For the people, save the show.
Holy
Wow.
guacamole.
50 minutes. 50 minutes. Chrome to your dome with the Perrys in the chat. Oh my God. Could you imagine that poor guy who sits there and sees
What's
these
going on through
donations
his
like,
head?
oh my God, oh my.
I want to
What?
ask you guys, what time is it?
It's Habib time. Roberto making it rain.
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
Undefeated.
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
Undefeated.
Save the show. I want attention allegedly. Playful face.
Roberto. Thank you so much, Roberto Chrome, making it rain tonight. I tell you what, Habib's undefeated. The MMA Holes, the undefeated champs, undisputed. You can't stop us. This is a roller coaster ride of autism. And get aboard. Get aboard, please.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, what we got? 118 minutes. Oh, shit. We got 19 seconds left. And Drunk Savage coming in.
Save the show. Damn, that's more money you guys manipulated me out of. Smiley face.
There are people right now by their keyboards like, no! No! Oh, my God. How many minutes we got, Jess?
An hour and 23 minutes.
Wow. Now, this community is the greatest. Keeping the party going. We're going to open up the phone lines. Could you believe it, Jesse?
Well, we manipulated you guys out of an hour and 23 minutes.
Oh, boy.
Of content. Such
Oh.
a shame.
Could you believe it? We take donations. This is crazy, Jesse. D-Rest with the Colby.
There were many, many Yankees that were met, as and vice versa. Save the show, you know.
That's true. That is true. How about David Cohen, man? Goes over the Yankees. Does great over there. That destroyed me. D-Rest, thank you for the donation, man. Appreciate it. We got one more slipping through the cracks. We'll let it come in. And then we're good with the save, man. How many minutes?
128.
Would that be with the next one?
No, just with D-Rest.
Okay, hold on. We got another one coming in here. Look out. Look out. Yeah, we're going to count these two that are coming in. They came after the buzzer, but come on. Can't do that. Oh, and Beltran, another one. Fucking guy.
Beltran?
Should have been our coach, too. And I don't want to talk about baseball.
I've got a smartphone and I need a time machine.
Yeah! Mike Tyson!
Jackie, you punk ass white boy. Come here and tell me that if I fuck you in your ass, you punk white boy. You faggot. You can't touch me, you're not man enough. I'll eat your asshole alive, you bitch. Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say to my face, fuck you, ass for everybody. You bitch. Come on, you bitch.
You bitch.
You scared coward. You not man enough to fuck with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me.
It's the Iron Mike.
For the people.
And the
Save
Iron
the
Chrome.
show.
Look at that, Jesse.
The show. We're at 1 hour and 48 minutes.
Oh, my God. Wow. 1 hour and 48 minutes. That is insane. Put it on the clock. We're going to open up the phone lines.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you guys for
Oh, we got a John Jones donation.
letting us manipulate you out of an hour and 48 minutes.
1, 2, 3, 4. John Jones, crash the show. 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 John Jones, crash the show.
Holy shit. John Jones crashing the show.
For the holes.
Choo-choo, motherfucker.
Wonderful.
Wow. Wow. Oh, my God, Jesse. Could you believe this?
I can't believe it, Mom.
Look at that picture. You don't like this? You don't think that should be our new wallpaper?
No, can you change it? I don't like that at all.
Why?
Shopping during a pandemic.
You just took my hard-earned $2 and I can't save the show with it.
Oh,
You should
no!
create an Ebenezer Scrooge knowing what's his face's honor. Sorry, I'm a little late. Hashtag Mossnipulate.
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 I like that.
I
I'm gonna
should use
change
that
my
in
name
our
legally to that.
arguments, Moss.
A moss
Stop moss-nipulating me.
manipulator. Yes. Hell yeah. All right, we'll put the 2 on the clock.
Moss-nipulated. We are?
Yeah, put them on.
All right, a minute 50.
We're partying tonight.
We're on a minute 50.
Minute
Throw
50.
it on there, Moss.
Uh-oh, look out. Way better this donation now, right?
Make it 2 hours.
All right, thank you, Chrome. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. Here we go. So this is what we're going to do, Jesse.
Yesy.
What'd you say? What do we have?
150.
All right, let's get out of here. We're going to play the phone call song. We're going to open up the lines. We have a lot more news to get to. We got this beautiful new wallpaper over here. Whew, smell that. Smell this over here. Right over here, Jesse. Right. No, right here. Right there. What does that smell like? Whew.
Hoofa.
Whew. We're going to have a party tonight. It's Monday night, the Monday night party. Right, Jess?
Right, Moss.
Hello, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
What's up, Jesse and Chris? It's Drunk Savage.
No way!
Drunk Savage. What's up, Jesse and Chris? It's Drunk Savage.
I can't believe you're calling right now. Drunk Savage, what's on your mind?
Not much.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I have a respect for everybody in the chat.
MMA-Holes.
Vlad's one of them. Kevin's from Chicago. AMH, I mean the knitter.
I'm just enjoying this.
I can hear you.
Hi, this is Philly.
We have Sean Hart.
Anything I want. What's up, man?
What's up, Pulse?
Oh, it's Justin Jr.
Barbecue Chrome.
So Canonier.
Calderwood.
RX.
Mark Rowe, Heavy Michael Rowe, Indy Russ, Sean Mann, Vigo, Big Bob, Mace, Big Dragon White, Nick C, Vigo Southern Country Don, Shannon Stewart, Rogelio, Ben Simmons, VC 2.0, Peter Phillies,
Jeremiah. Hey, Lee W. Michelangelo. MMA-Holes. Man, what a wonderful, wonderful community.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, I feel it. I feel good. I feel sexy. I feel swole. Some later slap notes.
I like biting your shoulder.
I know. I had to go to the bathroom and wipe your face off my shoulder, too.
What?
Nah, that's all right. I still love you, Jesse. You're the best.
I spit on you.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes! We're going to take some phone calls as I think Jesse's tinkling. Yo, let's hit the likes, man. 271 watching, 91 likes. I mean, look at this.
Yo, what the heck?
We got this is what we're giving you tonight, man.
Oh, I'll dance for you.
Whoa, where'd you go? Yeah, hit them fucking likes, man. What the hell's going on here? All right, let's start the clock and have some fun. It's Monday night, and how about this? How about a community that is as supportive as they are on a Monday night? Crazy stuff.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Absolutely wonderful, wonderful. All right, I'm going to open up the phone lines. You want to finish this story before we open up the lines? You just got it started.
No, I finished it.
Oh, you finished it? Okay, good. Good, I didn't want to hear any more of it anyway. Okay, so we have a lot to talk about. We had a big debate about the whole GSP Conor McGregor fight. I mean, Conor McGregor fight. Hello. No, you never know. Habib fight. We had a lot of debating about Conor McGregor with his legacy and all that shit. We talked about Derek Brunson. We talked about a lot of the main card as well. Some interesting stories coming out of that. Shabazzi and being a hype train or not. Maybe it was just a bad night. Derek Brunson, what's next for him? A lot of things to talk about here. So
yeah.
Let's go. And where is it? Google. Let's
Come
open
on,
it up.
Ross. You're supposed to have these things ready.
Listen, we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. The people have given us plenty of time. Anyone else buzzing?
What's up, Nicole? What up, girl? What's up, Nicole?
All right. So our number is 516-522-0267. Call us up and speak your mind, please.
516-522-0267. 617, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Oh, shit. Hey, this is Drunk Savage number 2.
Okay, Drunk Savage number 2.
Ethiopian phenomenon. Hey, listen.
Whoa.
What's up, Ethiopian?
I love you guys. There are two things I want to say. First of all, I think Luke Thomas is Ed, and Eddie. There's no other person on earth. It's Luke Thomas. It has to be.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what? It's funny that you're saying that because I said to Jesse, I'm like, what if, right? Because we don't really think, we don't even give a fuck who it is, to be honest. But we're like, what if it is someone that's more in the public eye that has his alias name? Could you
I'll
imagine?
tell you what. If Luke Thomas was a member of Chatterbait, then I would say, yes, you are right. That's Luke Thomas.
No, he's definitely Chatterbait.
So number two, so my girlfriend, she wants to move to Arizona. So we're talking about. I know nothing about Arizona. I'm just afraid that my only friends are going to be, road runners. It's like, oh shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well,
she wants to go to Phoenix. So I'm not sure how far away that is from you guys, but
we're in Phoenix.
That's right.
Yeah, we're in Phoenix.
Be neighbors.
But don't be ashamed if your only friends are road runners, because Moss has done the same thing. We have no friends here. And Moss is very avid of the Roadrunners, and he seems happier now than he's ever been.
Yeah, Roadrunners and Scorpions. That's all you need in life.
Anyways, hey, I'm happy to hear your voices. I will. I'm just so drunk. You guys know. I can't even speak English, but hey, thank you guys.
I wish I could join him.
There you go. Who was that? Was that Sonosi?
Ethiopian.
Oh,
Moss.
Ethiopia. I'm
Come
sorry.
on,
Fucking
he just said it was him.
I'm sorry. I think Alzheimer's is kicking in. That was the Ethiopian phenomenon.
Can we talk about this Alzheimer's?
I have it.
Because I believe that you are on the verge of early onset dementia.
Oh, well, I'm at that age.
I'm just kidding.
I'm at that age where collect that health insurance. 516-522-0267. Damn, relentless over here. Whoa, Jess.
773, you're live with the MMA Hills. What's your name? What's on your mind? Sorry, I had to read it.
Hell yeah, Ben.
Kevin, you are relentless. I see you have the speediest phone ringing fingers I've ever seen in my life, Jesse. Kevin. Called you Jesse.
King of the calls, Billy.
There you go. All right, what's on your mind, man?
So, they made it 3 rounds because they know Shabazzi has a shitty gas tank, and he was gassed after 5 minutes. He was gassed after 5 minutes. They did everything they could. They made it a 3-round main event because they know he would be dead in a 5-round fight. And what does he do? He goes out there and gasses in 5 minutes. And after 2 minutes, when he got that eye poke, he was shot. He was shot after that. You could tell it was done for. So but a lot of people were picking this fight based off of, me included, the old Derek Brunson. The Derek Brunson when he was fighting Israel Adesanya, fighting Robert Whittaker. But these past 3 fights, he was training with Henry Hoof and Sanford MMA. The same people with Gilbert Burns, Usman, Michael Chandler, all those guys out in Southern Florida, the best gym in the world. So when you got guys like that in your corner, those training partners, that improves a lot. So I think that's the problem people were looking at. And Shabazzi, and we know who his coach is, Edmund Tarverdian, the biggest joke in all of MMA, the butt of the joke. I don't know who Edmund Shabazzian's training partners are, so that's pretty much what it comes down to. Post Resurrected already saying, hang up. Fuck you, Post.
Wait, so let me just ask, let me just clear up.
So, wait,
hold on one second.
Hang up. No one wants to hear Kevin I told so after the fact from Chicago.
Okay. That's pretty funny, actually. Thank you, Chrome. So, are you saying you picked Shabazzian because you were expecting the older Brunson, or who did you pick in the fight?
I picked Shabazzian because I was thinking Derek Brunson of old was going to show up.
Right.
But he said that. He made it a point, like, his last 3 wins have came by because he was training in South Florida with Henry Hoof. Henry Hoof is a Dutch kickboxer, the best striking coach of all of MMA, and his wrestling coach, Craig Jones, 3-time NCAA champion, one of the best college wrestlers of all time, right up there with the all-time greats. So he's got some of the best coaches, some of the best training partners. I mean, look at Gilbert Burns, Kamar Usman, the #1 contender and the champion in the weight class below him. Tons of killers, tons of up-and-comers to training with. They got Vincent Luque, the dude, he trains with them over at Sanford MMA and Henry Hoof. So just look at the amount of killers coming out of that gym.
Right.
And I should have took that into account, but I was thinking it was the Derek Brunson of old was going to show up. But this dude's new and improved. You got to put some respect on Derek Brunson's name because he's coming out there fighting patient. He's not going balls to the wall, swinging sloppy. And he knew this Shabazzian kid. He's
shopping during a pandemic.
Here we go again.
Kevin is the greatest Special Olympics wrestler of all time.
Is that true?
So now let me ask you this, Kevin. You say that you should have gone Brunson, and I agree with you. I should have gone Brunson as well. But who do you have? Like, say they put Brunson against the winner of Cannonier-Whittaker. Who, and like, okay, let's say Canonier wins. Who do you have winning Brunson against Cannonier? And then Brunson against Whittaker?
Brunson versus Cannonier. I'd have to go
It's tricky now.
Canonier. I would go Canonier because
exactly.
I think he's got better striking, and I feel like his takedown defense is good enough. I think he's shown he can hang in with the best. He knocked out Jack Hermanson. He's been in there with guys like Dominic Reyes. But so has Brunson. Brunson's been in with the best of the business too. So
you never know what Brunson's going to get in there. But with a guy like Canonier, you have a more seasoned fighter.
Right.
With Shabazzi, and we all fell into this trap. A lot of us, not all of us, but a lot of us fell into the trap. This is what the UFC does so well. They lull us into these guys and gals, these hype trains that come up. We look past his coaching. We look past his age. We look his inexperience against the big fighters. We see it, but we get focused on this shiny car that they just put in front of our faces, and we just want to buy this car. And that's what they did with Shabazzi, and that's why the UFC is so good. A lot of these people are picking and believing in guys like Shabazzi, because what happened, if we just sat there and looked at the past of Derek Brunson, and then when you see the shape of Derek when he shows up at the weigh-ins, you're like, wait, hold on a second. We should have all realized it, but we didn't.
Yeah.
The UFC is just that good.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep, that's what they do. They create hype jobs, but they got, you know what? Shabazzi needs to get a blood test done because there's no reason why a 22-year-old should be gassing that hard in 5 minutes. Like, something's going on.
I gassed that hard in 5. I gassed like that walking up the stairs.
Yeah, but you're not professional.
Remember when Kevin thought Gregor was the next future champ at 155? This guy really knows what he's talking about. Take notes, my friends.
That's chrome. That's chrome to your dome. You have anything to...
That's one. You know, he's still a contender. He's got to come back and make it. But
he wants to retire.
Yeah.
He's talking about retiring, this guy.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he's... The dude, I think Gregor's a little bit of a head case, to be honest.
He is. I think he's gay as hell, too.
Yeah, he's a fag. Yeah, right.
He's fruity.
Yeah, sure. He likes to hog.
He likes hogs, no doubt.
Yeah.
But
Kevin, you sound a little more...
I heard he was suspended for weed. He got a weed suspension.
Who?
Did you hear that?
Maybe. And maybe that's why he's talking about retirement. I was looking, he just posted something recently.
Kevin, you sound a little more level-headed today, you know? Like, I don't know, like a different type of Kevin.
I just shit my pants. What do you expect?
Oh, nice. Good for you. I hope you have a bidet to clean that area up.
Gotta get a bidet.
Okay.
You're just hanging around.
Yeah. So what were we talking about? I'm all over what's going on here. Let's get out off of Greg.
He's not retiring. He's serving a suspension for weed, and so Tim Elliott just got a suspension too. They're suspending people for weed now, so
yeah,
that's what we got to worry about. As far as the rest of the card goes, Vincent Luque, got to give a shout out to him. That dude is really, when he knocks people out, they don't freaking move. In the words of Jeremy Stevens, that dude just kills people.
What are you laughing at? What was so funny about that?
They don't freaking
Was that
move.
a nervous laugh or what happened? You're like, they don't get up. Did you just laugh at your own joke? That wasn't even a joke though, right? What was that?
She's laughing at the Jeremy Stevens. They don't freaking move. That's what she's laughing at.
No, what are you laughing at? You were laughing. You said, yeah, they don't get up. Like, what the hell was that? You must have forgot.
When they hit the ground,
Yeah.
they don't freaking move. I'm the hardest 170-pounder in the division. That's Vincent Luque.
Okay.
So what did he say? He called out Nate Diaz. That's fish food. Nate Diaz is fish food for that dude. They need to put him in there with somebody that he's not going to hurt.
Do you think he fights his buddy Gilbert Burns down the road? Do you think him and Gilbert Burns dance?
That could happen. They're teammates, though. That's the problem. But there's a gang load of people he could put in there with. At 170, how about freaking, who's these Argentinian? Ponzinibbio.
Yeah.
Someone like that.
That'd be a good
That's
fight. Yeah, it would.
So many good fights. As far as the event as a whole, yeah, like you said, there's not too much to look forward to. They try to build up a hype train with this fight.
Pandemic.
Kevin tried to kill himself when Kevin Lee kicked his head to the moon. Also, you don't get suspended for weed out of competition unless it's laced with roids.
Any retaliation from that?
You don't get suspended for weed out of competition. Okay, no, it might have been an in competition then. Who knows? But
Yeah, I didn't hear about the weed thing.
For weed.
All right. Are we done?
Yeah, so that's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna make my last point regarding
Okay.
Luke Gay. Luke Gay and Brunson. Brunson, there's definitely a big fight for him. He got 3 wins in a row, so I don't know who. Maybe Kelvin Gastelum.
Okay.
Maybe
I like that.
Jack Hermanson. They could do that. I don't know if he's gonna want to take that fight after just beating Gastelum. I don't know. Who do you think is next for Brunson?
I like Gastelum. I said that the night of, too. I like the Gastelum fight a lot. I think that's fun. Both guys have heavy hands. They have wrestling. I think that would be a fantastic matchup. You got a light-skinned guy versus a dark-skinned fella. It would be pleasing on the eyes. A swirly fight. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Swirly.
I'm down with that, too.
Yeah.
But the problem is Shabazzi, and what's the deal with this? They try to feed us. I bought into it, the hype a little bit, because I thought he could go out there and knock him out. But I knew his gas tank was shit, and it was a red flag. When they didn't make the main event 5 rounds, and they made it 3 rounds instead, that's a red flag.
Yeah,
right
it's
there. That
very
means the
possible.
UFC's trying to.
They did it with Zabit, too. You could hit the nail on the head. You're probably not wrong. Are you done?
Yeah, that's what.
All right,
yeah,
thank
I'm
you.
done.
Bye.
Why are you so mean?
No, he was good. But we're moving on.
Are you done? It's so rude.
I mean, we let him go for how long? He made his points. He's right, though. I mean, I think I agree with him. I agree with him on almost every point. The Shabazzian fight was a mysterious 3-round fight. I mean, listen, they did train for a 3-round fight, but we've seen other fights move up to 5.
Yeah.
You know, why did they do it? They did it with Zabit, too. You know, the same thing. And Shabazzian did gas. Now, you can't take away the fact that Brunson brought it. The reason, why did Shabazzian gas? Because Brunson played the game. He played it against the fence. He was grinding on him, putting that weight on him, making Shabazzian work to get away from him constantly over and over again. And then when they separated, he made him pay. Body shots. Brunson.
Make 'em pay.
Brunson
Hello,
broke him down.
darkness, my old friend. Kevin's talking too much again.
I tell you what, he's a good call, though. He brings up good points. All right, 516-522.
He's saying that because he feels bad for hanging
I
up
don't.
on Kevin.
I honestly have 0 fucks given. He was done.
748. No,
716.
You're live with the MMA Holes. What's the name? What's on your mind?
It's me, Sanosi. I want to talk to my queen.
What's up, Sanosi?
I'm sorry, I had to.
What was that? I want to talk to my queen.
I was thinking my inner simp mode.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Not much.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to actually focus back. First thing first, the main event that we just saw, that was pretty good. Well, but kinda. Not the greatest, but still entertaining. I think we're getting to a point now this year, just because 2020 is a curse, that we got to watch out for all these hype trains. They might demolish themselves slowly. I mean, we got 152 to look forward to see if we lose 1 or 2 of those, for example. Sean O'Malley being the big one I'm thinking of right now.
Sean O'Malley, they have to be very careful with. And I think they are being very strategic, although his next fight is tough. That is going to be a great matchup.
You know, he's shit-talking with Garbrandt right now.
Yeah, he's been doing that. But, I mean, he can't look past his next opponent. You know,
I mean, Garbrandt is an easy meal ticket. He's trying to get an easy high ranker. I don't blame Sean's tactic, but dude listen, the dude hasn't even fought a top 15 dude, not even very the top 15.
Yeah.
So they're really being they're slow cooking Sean, which is actually a good tactic compared to the beat. That's the beat. Kazakh or whatever the fuck ish. You get the point, though.
Ratlip. We like to call him Ratlip over here.
Ratlip, yeah. Point is, though,
shopping during a
pandemic.
Who the fuck is this guy?
What do you mean who the fuck is this guy? He's the studio owner.
What? I mean, Jesus Christ, Chrome. Does he not know, Sanosi, that you are the name of the studio? It's named after you, for God's sakes. Disrespect.
It's okay.
Disrespect.
They can have the disrespect. I am on the phone right now. They are not.
That's true. That's a good point.
Anyway, so next, well, other than that whole Vera thing and Ratlip, we also got the fight that's about to happen this Friday. That, I'll be honest, I think everyone's counting out Alexei.
including me. I'm fanboy.
Out or counting on?
Counting out. And I understand why people would be on board with Alexi. What he did with Verdum, you can't look past that. And he can grind on a Derek Lewis, drag him down, hurt him. Derek Lewis gasses, working on the body. Alexi would be a good pick.
So then why would they be counting him out?
Because I'm a Black Beast fan. And I'm going to pick the Beast because I'm a fanboy.
I love Derek Lewis to death, but here's the fact, though. Alexi's record is kind of skewed when it comes to the UFC. The big heavy hitters have taken him out. Yes. But at the same time, he's dragged people down, kicked their ass. So it's really a 50-50. Even though there's big odds on Derek winning, I think it's 50-50 depending on the circumstances.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. It's an interesting fight because Alexi shocked the shit out of me in his last fight.
I got to be honest. I would probably go Alexi in this fight.
I mean, it's a smart pick. It really is.
Yeah,
but
I would
we're
go
talking the
Olenek.
Black Beast. He has a bobblehead now, Jesse. I mean, for God's sakes, he got the bobblehead.
And the Black Beast's last performance wasn't the most impressive one.
No. You know what? Is it ever impressive?
Here's the thing about the Black Beast, and I think a lot of people forget this too. Yes, he does have the knockout power. In most Black Beast fights, you see Derek Lewis starting off extremely slow in the fight, and he'll look like he's getting pieced up for a majority of the fight, and then towards the latter rounds, he will come back firing and knock his opponent out. That's usually how he works.
And like Sanosi said...
It's kind of the same way Romero works, too.
Right, exactly. But Alexi Olenek doesn't play that way. Alexi is, this is the thing that I agree that a lot of people are going to be counting him out, but I don't know. I don't understand why.
Listen,
he's
Derek
fire
Lewis
in this fight.
Listen, Derek Lewis lost more. He's the only fighter that lost more fights that he won. Do you know what I'm saying, Jesse? There are so many fights that he won that he lost. It's kind of crazy. Derek Lewis is a phenomenon. He has wins on his record that he lost. And it's not because of bad judging.
Volkov, he was going to lose that fight 100%. He lucked out. It's kind of like the Yair Korean Zombie scenario of, holy shit, he pulled off a last-minute win that he was going to lose.
Yeah,
So I do agree that with him, it comes down to kind of how it used to be with Rampage Jackson, that you had to get the knockout to win.
That first round's scary, though. And Olenek has to play this smart. He's got to play this smart because Olenek, he has been leveled. And if anyone's going to try to take their head off, it's a guy like Derek Lewis. I think he's going to clip him, though. I really do believe the Black Beast, but I am very biased.
It's like I said, it really comes down to if he can stuff his takedowns. If he can't, I'm sorry, he's going to get finished, he's going to get finished on the ground if it happens. There is no, I'm going to survive the decision if he gets dragged.
Could you imagine? No, Olenek beats Lewis, and now he's right in the mix. Could you imagine this?
Oh, that'd be a great comeback for this year. Dude who about that 60 can get 60 wins. Guy who has the record of wins in I think three decades or four, something like. The point is the guy already has a record being one of the oldest UFC fighters and a guy who's been fighting since 1999.
Let's figure out a path for Olenek to get the belt. Okay, let's work this path out, Jesse. Okay, Olenek is, where is he sitting now? He's at 10. Derek Lewis
11.
is 4. Where's Derek sitting?
He's 4th.
God damn.
Okay, Derek Lewis is not as. I think Derek Lewis is like 6 right now.
He's at
not
4.
that high up as he used to be, and I believe Olenek is just past the top 10. Well, Harris is at 10.
Derek's at 4. So if Olenek, if Olenek and I mean Curtis Blades is in limbo right now, right? And I gotta think Curtis beats him. So I'm trying to figure out what's the path.
Yeah, Curtis Blades would 100% beat.
How can Olenek get there?
Honestly,
he can't really. He can't. Okay, the only reason I say he can't, I'm just gonna change it. The only reason I say he can't is it's really Curtis Blades, to be honest. I think he can beat Alistair Overeem in a rematch.
Okay.
He could beat most people if he gets it off, but Curtis Blades is going to be his biggest kryptonite, and so would someone like DC if he sticks around.
I know how he gets there. Say, okay, Cormier-Stipe, you have their trilogy fight, okay? Whoever wins that fight, say they both retire, right? And it's very possible both of these guys retire. Stipe's talked about it. DC's talked about it. So if DC gets the strap and Stipe's like, you know what, I got a family, this and that. I just want to be a fireman. I could see him retiring. Now, say both of these guys retire, and you have a Francis Ngannou sitting at top. You can't put Francis against Curtis. He beat him twice. You would put Francis against Olenek. Now, most people would say Francis would take Olenek's head off. Yeah. But what if this? Let me throw a crazy scenario. What if Olenek grinds on him and doesn't give Francis the chance to connect.
No way. That's not going to happen.
What if it does happen? That is his path to an old man belt. It's not impossible.
Black Beast is weird. He actually is terrible early in fights. It's later in the fight that he starts to try to take your head off.
Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said.
Yeah, listen. Well, he tries to take your head off in the entire fight.
No, but he starts off horrible, like in the beginning of the fights. The first 1-2 rounds, he just starts off like absolutely like atrocious.
Well, let's be honest. Lewis is one of my favorite fighters. I think he's hilarious. But let's be honest. Is he that great? No. He's not. He really isn't that great. But he's got the bombs in his hands.
Yeah.
And he can hurt people. But here is Alexei's path. It has to be, if he beats the Black Beast, he can skip the line, right? And now and say there's a double retirement with Cormier and Stipe. You put Francis up there, a vacated belt or whatever, against Olenek. I am not saying Olenek wins, but that is his easiest path to the belt, and it would be insane.
Actually, there's another fight coming up on, I think it's this or 52 that actually might make him skip Rosenstruck versus JDF, arguably, because they both have a higher rank.
Mm-hmm. And that is a fascinating fight.
Might lump those together.
That's a great fight. But Rosenstrike we've seen. I mean, with the Ngannou thing, he fell victim like a lot of the other people fell victim. And Junior, I mean, his best days are way behind him, in my opinion. He's had flashes of looking great. He looks great now.
He's a gatekeeper.
Yeah,
he's a good one.
It's crazy, right? He's a former champion, but now he's a gatekeeper. He still hangs up in the top 5, but I don't think he's ever going to get back to that strap. Man, oh man, could you imagine Olenek skips the line and fights for the belt? That'd be insane. Was he 41?
He's not going to skip the line.
42.
42 years old? Oh my God.
Yeah, he's pretty old.
The UFC don't want that. I can tell you that much.
No, but you know how do you know? God damn, that would be like a fairy tale. I mean, that's kind of the thing we all thought was going to happen with Hendo, dude who was 45 or so. Well, actually, I think he was 46. Almost that he almost won against Bisping. So yeah, if that happens, oh my God,
be crazy. You know who'd be happy?
After that win.
Justin Jr. would be happy. They're buddies. They're Instagram buds.
Justin Jr.'s buddies with everybody.
They played video games together, Jesse.
Yeah.
Justin plays video games with Olenek. I don't know if Olenek should go to jail or if he's a really cool guy.
So
I have no idea. You want to play video game with me?
Anyway, I will let you guys go. I have other questions, but honestly, I could just talk to whenever. So let someone else get in the line.
All right. Thank you, Sonosa. Have a good night.
All right.
That's the leader of the studio. We're letting calls go in a little longer tonight. We got fucking 2 hours to go. So call up. Let us know what you think.
Shopping during a pandemic.
Fuck it, I'll fight Francis next. 2 shots to the dome from Chrome and it's all over. Fuck what they talking about, Chrome 2 yardom in this hoe.
There you go. Chrome versus Francis, make it happen. If the belt gets vacated, that is the fight to make. That is the one to make. All right, let's open the phone lines back up at 516-522-0267. This fight is coming up this weekend. And who knows, man? Maybe Lewis gets back in the mix. Lewis Ngannou 2 for a vacated strap. A terrible fight the first time. Could you imagine? 832, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hey, what's up, man? It's Pulse.
Pulse, what up, man? How you doing?
All right. How you doing, man?
Wonderful. What's on your mind?
What's up, man? I'm going for Beast this weekend. I don't know why people. I think people are sleeping on him. He's the winner of 3 straight fights, and with the win this weekend, he's definitely in there to be next in line for a title shot. I don't know what people are talking about. I don't know what Curtis Blades is talking about. Curtis Blades is talking shit like he's afraid to fight him. The fact is, Curtis Blades struggled against Volkov. Beast knocked him out. Curtis Blades got knocked out twice against Ngannou. Beast beat him. And yeah, I mean, I feel like people are sleeping on Derek Lewis. I don't know what the line is currently. I wouldn't be surprised if it's even money come fight night because I can jumping on the train.
I don't know. Something's up with your phone, man. You're cutting in and out, but I got bits and pieces. I'm looking at the line right now. Let me see. On Tapology, they have. Wow, Olenek is a plus 185 underdog. I mean, rightfully so, but it might not be a bad bet. I mean, listen, I'm going to go Black Beast, but I am incredibly biased. I really am. There are times where he looks like complete dog shit, and there's times where he is spectacular with his finish. But most of the time, he does look like dog shit. Let's be honest. Even when he wins, he looks like shit. You know, he's just fun to watch. And Olenek is a veteran. The guy's 59, 13-1. He's been fought all around the world, and he has the kryptonite to Derek. He can drag him down and grind on him. Now, weight-wise, I'm curious though what the weight's going to be. I mean, Derek's way bigger.
Shopping during a pandemic.
261 to 227. I mean, yeah, that's a
Holes,
problem.
where you holding up at? I'm gonna send you some subs and spinners for you wheelchair.
That's really nice. Wow.
That's funny. Hey, no, but okay, can you hear me now?
What's that?
No.
I'm sorry, you
hear
broke
me
up.
now?
What's that?
Can you hear me? You really can't hear me?
You're just cutting in and out, but I heard you there.
What about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you sound a little. You want to call back? I mean, I could hear you.
Yeah, I guess I just had one question, really.
Yeah.
Quick question. What is your angle trying to force this narrative that Conor McGregor is the greatest featherweight champion of all time?
He is the greatest 145er. He has mutilated everybody. He's beaten all the greats in Max Holloway, and he's beaten Jose Aldo. Come on. Embarrassing to say he's not.
I honestly, I look at Conor being a featherweight as like something he did back in 2015 for himself.
But he did it.
That's not really.
It doesn't matter when he did it. He did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he came in, he drained himself at 145, stayed there, and just ran through the division and snatched the belt in dramatic fashion. And took anyone they threw at him. Like, think about it. He could have waited for Jose Aldo when that whole thing fell apart. But he didn't. He took Chad Mendes, which Mendes drilled him to deep waters, steroided up.
Midgets. Oh, midgets.
Listen,
Listen, you know what? I've never seen you play basketball. I don't know what your skills are like on the court.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think about Daniel Cormier? Is he a midget? Because he is literally he has never fought a guy shorter than him. Is he a midget?
No, he fought Dan Henderson, but
I think they're like the same height.
Okay, well, yeah, no. Listen.
He fought all bigger guys and dominated.
I've never seen you play basketball, right?
The best.
Okay, I've never seen RX play basketball, but if you two played one-on-one, you would dominate him.
That's not true.
And I don't know what your skills are like. You would dominate him. You'd have to.
We're talking about MMA. Why are you talking about basketball? MMA, it doesn't matter. Height statistically means nothing. Now, reach, there is an advantage, yes. And Conor has a 74-inch reach, and that does come to play, for sure. But height means nothing. Now, if you're talking about Conor's reach, which, I mean, you got middleweights with Conor's reach. You know, he's got that long Irish cock. Long reach, man. So, think about it. That's the advantage, not his height. Saying a height is an advantage is a very casual thing to say, and I expect more from you, Pulse.
All I know is his last fight in Cage Warriors was at 55.
Yes.
His last championship fight in the UFC was at 55. His last two fights in the UFC were at 70. Nobody thinks about that guy as a featherweight.
Listen.
Absolutely nobody.
It's all about what he's done inside the octagon, and you can't discredit that run. You can say what you will. You can disagree. That's fine. But my opinion.
I just have one last thing quickly. Earlier you were talking about the only thing that could mess him up now is if he was a knucklehead outside of the cage.
Yes, for me, as a fan. Yes.
Like, what do you mean? You want him to, like, kill somebody? Or like, what do you mean exactly, a knucklehead?
Let's see. What could he do? I mean, listen. Yeah, if he murders somebody, sure. That's terrible.
What if the old guy he slapped ended up dying from the slap?
If he died, I guess that would suck, right? But did he die? No. The guy was mouthing off. He deserved it. He didn't like his proper
took it like a champ.
What's that?
I was saying the old guy took it like a champ. He did that.
Listen, I look at it this way. For me to cast stones, being a person that has been a knucklehead in my past, got into fights and done stupid shit. I've done very questionable things as a young man, right? Jessie could concur. She knows the stories. Listen, I can't cast stones unless you are
cast
Jesus.
Stones on Moss.
Unless you're the Son of God, then you can cast stones. unless you have an unblemished past, which maybe you do, Pulse. I don't think you do. I'm going to assume that you don't. How could you cast stones?
Oh man, I'm an absolute angel. Yeah, no, but
I'm sure you are. But listen, I can't be righteous. I can't. It's tough for me to do.
You really like you some Conor McGregor, man.
No, you know what it is? It's not even Conor. I don't cast stones at John Jones. There are times where I question his decisions, but I can't.
Moss, you never did coke and hit a pregnant woman.
Yes, and he's wrong.
Drove off.
But I can't, listen, unless I am pure in my background, which I am definitely not.
I am.
I can't. And if you do and you have a checkered past, then you're a hypocrite. It's the truth. You know, think about it.
Fair enough.
All right.
You two have a good show.
All right, Pulse, thank you. It's Pulse. He said fuck someone. I don't even know. Who did he say fuck who?
I don't know, Moss.
And listen, I have to be, and put aside Conor or any of these fighters. It is tough. Like if I'm going to go hard in the paint and criticize someone for what they've done outside of the cage and they make a lot of money as an athlete, yes, I can question their decisions, but I can't constantly criticize.
Would you rape someone?
And crucify. And listen, rape is fucking terrible.
Conor was accused of raping multiple women.
Hold on a second. Accusing people of rape that hasn't been convicted of it is ridiculous. You don't know the man did it. Could you imagine if you're completely wrong? Like say
I could be wrong.
Say you're wrong about a man,
and you're be really fucked up to be accused of rape.
You have to be really fucked up to accuse someone that is not convicted of rape.
That's true.
I mean, think about it.
That is true. But I'm not the one who accused him. I'm just saying he was accused.
I can't do it, man. You got to be... Listen, I'm speaking for the boys here. Rape is a terrible thing. It is a terrible thing. And if you're convicted of rape, you die. Death penalty. You should not rape someone. That's fucking insane. That's just fucking stupid if you do that. But if you are not convicted of this, if there is no evidence proving that you actually did this, I can't say anything. There are so many guys that are falsely accused. You can say, yes, listen, rape is serious, but there are guys that are falsely accused. Look at Mike Perry, for God's sakes. This guy is getting thrown under the bus.
She didn't accuse him of raping her.
No, but she's abuse and this and that, and everything she's saying is horseshit.
She said
verbal abuse?
Abuse.
Oh, Mike. If there is such thing as verbal abuse,
there is such thing as
then
verbal
I should be a saint because I've been verbally abused in my past.
Or maybe you are.
I get verbally abused by my fucking community. Where? Move on. Anyway, Jesus Christ.
Moss, did you have garlic knots today?
I know it smells, right?
They're kicking.
You know what I did, Jesse? And yeah, I got cotton mouth. I'm sorry, I got stink ass breath. Sorry. Listen to what I had today.
I tried to write you a note, but you didn't read it. And I was like,
oh, I'm sorry.
You want some gum?
Let me get some water. I got cotton mouth. What do you want me to do? Oh, I'm going to throw you under the bus, Jesse. This is why she's always got gum in her mouth.
So I never have gum.
Mystic, does that apply to O.J. Simpson?
Guys,
he clearly got his wife and the young guy.
But he was never convicted.
But listen, guys. You're going to throw O.J. Simpson, a man that you have physical proof. What is the proof that Conor McGregor did that? Zero proof. Well, all right, give me the gum. I'll take it.
If you use the same logic that you just used.
I mean, you have a ton of proof. You have a glove that didn't fit.
Wait, if you use the same logic that you just used.
Asinine.
Then O.J. Simpson technically is not guilty.
No. There is physical proof that O.J. did it.
But he was never convicted, like you say. You say if he was accused and not convicted, right? He was never convicted.
Was there a trial for O.J.?
Yes.
Okay. Was there a
trial? There could be a trial for anyone accused.
Was there a trial for Conor?
There was a trial for Conor.
Oh, my God.
But Conor was never convicted. So that means Conor's innocent, right?
Oh, my God.
That's what you're saying.
You guys are comparing O.J. Simpson to Conor McGregor. This is how far you're reaching. And it's nauseating. Like, I hear this and I feel bad. I feel bad for you. She's laughing because she knows it's ridiculous. You're comparing a man, O.J. Simpson, who fucking massacred his family, to a guy that was accused of false rape. Jesus Christ. This is really happening.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. But listen, keep trying, boys. Keep giving it. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. All right, open up the phone lines.
Unknown caller, you're
crazy.
live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Justin Jr.
What's up, Justin? Alexi Olenek in the house.
Yep, I just wanted to give my thoughts on the main event this Saturday and also the main event last Saturday.
Okay.
Yep, so like I said, Kevin covered most of the points I was going to say, but you look at Edmund's career, the only fight he's been past the first round is when he fought Darren Stewart, who's fighting this weekend, is when he fought Darren Stewart. Watch that fight. He got mauled in the first round, totally dominated in the third round. He got totally dominated in the third round, lost a split decision. And you look at, I won't spend too much time, I know Kevin covered this, but you look at Derek Brunson, most of his losses are just TKOs in the first round, to Souza twice, to Adesanya, to Whittaker, and it happens when he just bum rushes them, but he makes the adjustment, switches his camp, and he's looked better than ever. I saw that he called out Darren Till. He's looked better than ever, but he needs to be reminded that he's a gatekeeper. I would love a matchup with him and Gaslam, but I think he's, I don't know, biting too much than he can handle, or the line like that. I don't really know. I just think he's, calling out Till, which would be too big for him. He needs to be reminded he's a gatekeeper.
So you think Till beats Brunson?
I think Till beats Brunson. I mean, I could see it. Look, we got fooled this weekend. I wasn't on the Shabazzi train, but just like everyone, I thought he was going to school Brunson. Now, Brunson could beat Till. Brunson, the bigger man, the more experienced man at middleweight, but I feel like he's biting off more than he can chew with this one.
See,
Justin,
I would
do you
have...
go to a public school or private school?
What?
Do you go to public school or private school?
Public.
He's a way more articulate 13-year-old than I ever was.
Oh, he's way smarter than this whole fucking community.
It kind of drives me nuts how
Let's be
smart
honest.
he is.
Well, he'll have his own show, and he
Thanks,
does.
guys.
And he's gonna be a superstar. We all know this. He's a phenom. I think Derek Brunson beats Till. I think he does.
Yeah. Well, look, it can happen. I mean, I'm sure Till will be a slight favorite, and yeah, like I said, I think Till's overrated, but I think he proved that he can hang with the top of the middleweights. I know Robert's not the same after that Adesanya and Romero fight, but who knows? Who knows? I also wanted to talk about this main event. Like Jesse said, that Olenek, Lewis, he starts off slow, and I also wanted to add, you watch Olenek's fights, he pressures them like a big bear stalking, and he throws the overhands. Once he has them backs up against the fence or something, he'll clinch, put the pressure on him. And now if he faced Ngannou, I'll say that even, as a fan of Olenek, I don't see how he can get that title. First of all, he ain't jumping the line. He ain't jumping over Blades and Ngannou. He ain't jumping over them. And, when he faces Ngannou, this is what's going to happen.
But you know what's going to happen? Hold on a second. Hold that thought, because I do want to hear it. But he can jump the line if he finishes Lewis quick. If he takes him out, say first round submits him. Just
okay, so you think
he will
beats
jump on
Lewis, and then he can get a vacant title shot or a title shot?
That is a path that can happen, but he has to convincingly dominate Lewis. Like no 3-round bore fest.
I don't see it. Well, what's going to happen? He's going to jump Blades. He's going to jump Ngannou. I mean, no, that's just not going to happen.
He's not going to jump Ngannou. He's going to fight Ngannou. That's what would happen.
Okay, and what's going to happen is Ngannou's going to come out 2 seconds in with a bunch of looping overhands, and Olenek's going to eat one. And
it's very possible.
It's just going to be nasty.
But don't you, and it could be very possible that this could happen. Or if he weathers the storm of the first round. I mean, listen, I'm talking like I think Ngannou will win too. I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm trying to find a path for Olenek to get there, and I think he jumps the line because what are you going to do? Having gone, say if Stipe and DC retire, right? You have Curtis Blades. You're going to run it back a third time, and Dana was not impressed by his performance in the last fight. He's lost to Ngannou twice. You may have a guy in Olenek, a good story, coming back and People thought he was going to retire, and next thing you know, he's got a title shot. It's an interesting. I mean, or they might not put it together because they don't want him to die at 42.
I would love to see him get money, but I just don't see it. I know you're trying to make it interesting. You don't think it's going to happen either.
I don't.
Neither
no,
do I.
but I'm just trying to find a path.
Yeah, I also wanted to talk about this last
Shopping during
a
pandemic. Oh, hold on, Justin. It's your mom.
Justin, if you don't get off that phone and clean that room like I told you, I'm gonna come up there, wrap that PlayStation cord around your neck and stick it up your ass.
Wow.
It sounds like my mom. It sounds like my mom.
Your mom is she's a tough cookie.
Oh, well. But off topic.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get on this main event. Like you guys said, Lewis starts off slow and Alexi has a fast pace. You saw it when he faced Maurice Green. You guys might hear my sister in the background, but I just think that, and you look at Lewis, he didn't look impressive his last 2 fights. When does he? And, you know, let's say he lost both of those, he could have all red in his last 5.
True.
That's
It's very true. No, that's a good
So
point.
I think Olenek's going to tire him out and get the Ezekiel choker submission in round 2.
Okay. Fair enough. Anything else on your mind?
No, you guys take it easy. I might call later in the show.
Thank you, Justin.
Something.
It's Justin Jr.
You know what I was thinking? Canada dropped a comment in the chat. He said, this is what you get when you don't talk to your baby in baby talk and gibberish. If you talk to them like an actual adult.
That's 100% right.
Since they're young, then this is what you get. And I couldn't agree more. Like, if you think about it, all the people who talk to their children like, oh, you want Baba? Oh, you want Baba? Then their children grow up to be fucking retards. But if you talk to them like a normal adult, they grow up to talk like Justin Jr.
You don't give them, second, third, fourth place. You lose, you know?
Yeah.
And it seems like that's how he was brought up. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he wasn't brought up like that, but he does seem pretty intelligent. Or he could just be one of those kids that are just
smart
a little
as fuck.
ahead of his time.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Wise beyond his years.
But yeah, I mean, he made some good points here. And go check out Justin Jr. On Instagram. Seriously, go check him out. The guy's interviewing everybody. Hold on. The kid, I should say. Justin.
But he acts like a guy.
Yeah.
The man.
Even though he sounds like Pat from SNL. I mean, take him out. Take him out. Take him out to dinner. Justin_Dempsey Jr. Go follow him. His Instagram hit 1,000 followers. This kid's going to blow right past us. He's doing big things. So go give him a follow. He's doing good stuff over there. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he turns into, you know, because I think he's got a lot of promise. Unless he dies a horrible accident. Then that would be terrible. Imagine what a terrible story that would be, Justin.
Yeah, horrible.
Young phenom reporter, journalist, interviewer, run over by a tractor trailer.
You're my best friend.
That's what you have to do when I said something horrible like that? I got to take a piss, Jesse. Take some more calls.
Bye. I'm going to miss you.
Don't miss me too much, Jesse. I got to whiz.
All right, let me open the phone lines. Hold on. Okay. 516-522-0267. Call in, get on the lines. Let's talk about all the topics that we talked about tonight. Let me move over here. Moss, stop it, you maniac. New dono, Justin Jr. Shab, you fat fuck, shut up, says Steve Jobs. Remember when Zen Creation was a homo, says Matt Stone. 405, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Chitty chitty bang bang, motherfuckers.
Who is this?
It's Chrome, bitches.
Oh, okay. I just had to make sure that you say it's
Hey.
Chrome because sometimes I get you mixed up and I get called a racist for it.
Racist?
Yeah.
Man, I'm racist. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them niggers.
Yikes. What's on your mind?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to call, you know. I need to apologize to some people.
Oh, yikes. Okay, wait. Oh, I wish I could be recording this. All right, who are you going to apologize to?
I've been really mean to people over the years.
Okay.
And I got to get some things off my chest.
Okay.
You know, Roberto, I apologize, brother. I love you, brother. I mean no harm. Even though, you might roll the other way, I really don't. I will not apologize to Kevin, however. Fuck that guy.
What's wrong with Kevin?
Kevin can die. Kevin can suck a dick.
What? Wait,
Fuck
so...
you. Kevin, are you listening? Listen, Kevin. Fuck you.
Holy guacamole. Wait, all right. So you're going to apologize for... Wait, what are you apologizing to Roberto for, by the way? Chrome hung up. I'm looking at Moss's face. Chrome hung up. So he ends that with, fuck you, Kevin. All right, 516-522-0267. Moss, you missed it. Chrome actually apologized to someone. Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Never in there, son, be talking shit.
Kevin, why is he so malicious to you? Oh, he hung up. Poor Kevin. 516-522-0267. Hey, pussy, you still there? Moss, how was that pee?
It felt good, man.
Yeah.
I had to pee pretty bad.
That was a beautiful face that we just saw up there.
It was wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Let's get rid of this. All right, let's get rid of the girls. All right, so give us a call. Talk to us. What's on your mind? We got a lot of things. We have more news to get to as well. We're having a party on a Monday night. 224, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
224, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
This is Roberto Lopez.
What's up, Roberto Lopez?
Roberto.
You know, I want to take the time to thank you guys. You guys are so fantastic at everything you do.
Aw.
Appreciate that.
I love your moves.
Wonderful.
I love everybody in the chat. But I want to take the time to apologize to absolutely nobody. I'm sick of all these people in the chat trying to think that they're so much better than me.
Uh-oh.
Messing with me all the time. I'm triggered.
Wait,
I am triggered.
Who's messing with you?
I'm triggered. You know, I gave peace to Trump. I gave peace to Kevin from Chicago. I gave peace to the drunk savage.
Uh-huh.
I rescind all that peace.
Uh-oh.
It's rescinded.
Uh-oh. The truce has been lifted, my friends. Be prepared. Roberto Lopez is high and mighty once again.
That's right. That's right, JBH. And I give you shit too, but it's deserved sometimes, all right?
It's okay.
When I give you some shit,
yeah,
you gotta accept it, all right?
Well, I'm used to the shit, though, so it's okay if it's my way, but I'm concerned about everybody sending it your way.
I don't care about it my way.
Okay.
Am I the only one that has no idea what the fuck he's talking about?
I don't apologize to anybody anymore. Okay. I'm not sorry for anything I've said in the chat. I was right. I have been right. I have always been right. I'm going to continue to be correct. And Kevin, I live in Chicago. I live in the 312. I live in the city.
He's in your
And
neck
when you
want
to show up, you want to send me location, Kevin. Send me location.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Roberto Lopez.
I had no idea what the hell happened there.
He lifted the truce on everybody in the chat.
Okay.
He's going to go ham on everybody. He's going to troll everybody, Moss. That was his first time calling him. Give him a break.
516-522-0267.
405, wow. You're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind? Moss, turn him off.
I'm trying.
Hey, listen, Roberto. You trying to steal my shine, motherfucker? I'm the only one that can hate Kevin. Fuck you, too.
Oh.
Is that Chrome?
Yeah, Chrome.
Oh, my God.
Chrome said he apologized to Roberto Hernandez, but not Kevin from Chicago.
I got you.
So now Roberto's calling in. Everybody has beef with everybody. 832, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that wasn't Chrome.
That wasn't Chrome.
No. I'm half asleep, fall asleep, and that totally did not sound like Chrome. It sounded like someone pretending to be Chrome.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Manny C., what's on your mind?
That's exactly what I was doing.
Motherfucker, I got you! What's on your mind?
You know what? If it wasn't Chrome, the fact that you were able to tell it was me, I think nullifies that. But that did not sound like Chrome. I may be wrong.
It nullifies that I'm a swole motherfucker and you should be giving points to JBH every Fook Off Friday.
Well, well, maybe later. We'll discuss that at another time.
Hey, but what about just one thing? What about a catch weight with GSP and Khabib?
That's
at, like,
what Moss said.
160.
That's realistic.
165.
You know what? That's what Moss said. But first of all, UFC's never going to throw a catch weight at them at 165.
What do you mean?
That's not going to happen.
The UFC's not. You mean Habib is not going to do
Dana
that?
White's going to be like, fuck no.
Oh
That's
my-
not going to
what-
happen.
Why would he say no?
He would say no. That's not going to happen. That's silly.
What?
That's silly.
He's a promoter. That's a mega fight.
It's silly.
He would make it
165
happen
is
at
silly.
one. He'd make it happen at 300 pounds if he doesn't give a fuck. Why would he not make it happen?
It's silly. I think it's silly. And
my
Khabib's
God.
not going to go to 165. Well, Khabib's going to stay at 155 where he's comfortable.
I like the catch weight idea. I just don't see GSP going down to 155. Man, that's tough. I mean, he's got Crohn's, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's
He
got
has
like
all
some.
these digestive issues.
No, he had colitis.
Like, we don't want to see him soil his pants during a fight.
Even 165 would be tough for him. I agree. It would
Yeah.
be difficult.
Okay, that's it.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thank you, man.
Okay, bye.
See, we agree. Manny's a good person. I wish I would have heard his Chrome impersonation. It probably was horrible. And you're just like, Chrome? Is that what happened?
What happened?
When the fake Chrome called in, Manny C, you just assumed it was Chrome because he said it was Chrome?
No,
or?
I didn't say it was Chrome. He said it was Chrome.
Oh, but you believed it.
Yeah, I believe. Well, I don't think it was Chrome. It wasn't.
No.
Chrome. It was Chrome. You
got her.
No,
got
it
her.
was Chrome. It was
Was
not
it?
Manny C. Yeah, it was Chrome.
Okay, I didn't hear, so I can't.
Yeah, it was
anyway. 516-522-0267. We're having a party tonight on a Monday night. 56 more minutes left. So talk to us about some MMA. Got fights this weekend. Fights the previous weekend that happened. Talk about Habib and GSP. Millions of things to talk about here on the MMA Holes.
617. You're live with the MMA Hills. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hey, Mystic Moss, be careful, dog. These Mexican women, they get pregnant way too fast. I introduced my girlfriend to my mom. The first thing my mom said to me is, be careful. These chicks get pregnant way too fast. The last time, we had booty sex, right?
Mm.
I checked the condom. There were holes poked in it, bro. I was like, what is going on?
No. What am I going to do?
She's poking holes in all these condoms, so listen, Moss, I'm telling you, bro, as a fan of your show, I would be so happy if Mystic Moss Jr. pops up. Now, you know what? Speaking of which, when is Mystic Moss Jr. coming up? JBH and Mystic Moss.
I don't know. Who knows? We gotta talk about it. I don't know. You want to actually? When next time me and Jesse talk about it, you want me to call you up?
Are you guys going to work, or what's up? Are you guys going to serious work in the good old bedroom, or what's up?
Not at the moment.
I got to stop jerking off because we haven't had sex yet. Maybe we'll hit some Raw Dog. A Raw Dogger after the show.
Right. How about this? All right, hey, all the fans in the website or in the chat rather, right? Let's think of names. Let's think of names for Mystic Moss Jr. or JBH Jr.
That's not a bad idea.
Anyways,
I'd like to know.
Let the community choose the name.
Out, no more tequila.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night.
I like wine too much to want to have a Mystic Moss Jr. right now.
Mm.
Wine is.
Yeah. Let us know on the website.
An interruption.
Why does Drunk have a fascination with me shooting blanks? He said that before too.
Because I told him that I believe in jinxes, and I told him not to say that, so now he's saying it because I said not to say it.
Do you think he wants you to himself?
No.
Is it true?
No, I don't think that.
Drunk?
I think he's just.
I might have to get drunk. What
What
if I am shooting blanks, Jesse, and then I have to contact?
That's not funny. Why
I have to contact Drunk Savage to shoot in a jar.
That's not funny.
And then you give a birth to a Savage one, and it comes out drunk. The baby comes out with one of those little shot that the small things of alcohol that they give out as samples. Like the baby's just chugging a sample bottle on the way out.
That would be so funny.
And just chugging a sample bottle of whiskey.
All right, Drunk, get ready. You're gonna be my sperm donor. Prepare yourself.
And instead of slapping the ass, they slap the nuts.
Slap nuts.
All right. 516-522-0267. Call up.
707, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Yeah, how's it going? I got a question. Let's say supposedly after Stipe Miocic versus DC happens, let's say that Stipe wins and Francis fights Stipe, obviously. Francis wins. What do we do with Curtis Blades? Does he get another shot? Because he's already lost 2 times to Francis.
He needs Ngannou to I think, die. I think that's what he needs because he is so screwed. It's kind of like Gustafsson, like with John Jones in the way constantly. It's like, God, get the fuck out of my way. You know, there's so many of these fighters that are so promising, could get a belt if just one guy or gal is not in their way. And Ngannou there is the kryptonite to Blades. Blades will never beat Ngannou. Just not happening.
So do you think he gets a 3rd shot, or do you think someone else gets it?
I mean, it's inevitable. I mean, if Blades keeps going on the direction that he's going, the UFC is going to have no choice but to give him a shot. I mean, if Ngannou's sitting there. But here's what's going to happen. I feel that DC is not going to retire. This is my prediction. I'm thinking that DC does not retire. I think he beats Stipe and fights John Jones. And if that prediction's wrong, I think Stipe does not retire and he takes a fight against John Jones. I really feel that John Jones is going to move up, which pushes back the Ngannou situation, screws that up, and Blades is just going to sit in limbo for an abnormally long time. Especially after his last performance, too. He did, I guess you could say he dominated, but it was in such boring fashion that the UFC does not like to reward these guys that fight like that. So, Blades is he's in trouble.
Do you think Tony Ferguson, when he comes back, do you think him versus McGregor or Poirier makes more sense? Which one?
Listen, both fights are great. I think the Conor situation is probably not going to take the Ferguson fight. It's risky. That's probably why he's not going to do it. It's probably going to be Poirier versus Ferguson, which is a fire fight. Poor Poirier. You know, he's got to now fight Ferguson. It's like, what the hell? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, especially coming back, dude. I hope he's stronger.
Yeah. Well, who? Ferguson?
Yeah, man.
I think.
Like, I hope that Gagey fight didn't break him.
Ferguson, I have to think that he was a victim of the 2 weight cuts. He is a head case. And the whole COVID situation, everything that was going on just was working against Ferguson. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I am a little worried, though, by his age. It does worry me now. It didn't before, but it does kind of creep into my mind a little bit more now.
Yeah, he's fucking nuts. You hear, like, interviews with him, and he's like, yeah, I'm 35. I haven't even hit my prime yet. It's like, dude, what?
Yeah, I mean, I want to buy into it, but after the last fight, I'm going to give him a pass because of the whole scenario. He didn't have to take the Gaethje fight, but it's like one of those guys. You give him a pass and you see what happens next. If he gets dominated in his next fight, then we all know what the deal is, you know? But he's fighting top-tier guys right now, so it's like, you know, this is not the rise up. This is you're fighting top guys, good guy after good guy. So it's not going to be an easy path for Tony Ferguson.
What the hell do we do with Gustafsson now?
You just laugh at him, I think. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people were impressed by how fast he looked in that short amount of time. There were people actually, I think Aljamain Sterling even said it, that he looked good, you know, at that weight, looked comfortable, looked quick. Just so happened to fight a Verdum that turned him into a pretzel. But I'm not.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't see anything from him coming out of heavyweight, to be honest.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I like this. How serious he was. Very serious. I'm serious too, Jesse. I'm serious about beating up this ceiling. We're having fun on a Monday night. 100 likes.
100 likes. Watching fights. Fish so tight. MMA holes. Often lights. 100 likes.
We're going to open up the phone line some more. But beat the ceiling.
MMA holes. Often lights. 100 likes.
Watching fights.
Fish so tight. MMA holes. Often lights. 100 likes. Watching fights. Fish so tight. MMA holes.
Pump the lights. The dislikes can choke on a carrot. Choke. All right. Before we open up the phone lines, I just want to say this. 38,102. So thank you to the subscribers that came in during the last stream. And if you're not subscribed, hit it. Hit the notification bell. Join the party. The revolution. The MMA Holes.
Man, I always have so much fun with you guys.
It's a good group, man. We were talking about it again today. The greatest era of the MMA Holes.
But we're not allowed to do that, Moss. We're not allowed to tell them how much we appreciate them because apparently, for some reason, that's a horrible thing to do.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
Don't tell them how much you appreciate them.
Well, this community right now is the top. Is the best community we've ever had in the 4 years we've been doing this. So it's a pleasure to harvest the greatest community ever right over here. It's a pleasure to hang out with you guys and gals and appreciate your company. So thank you very much from the bottom of my donation draining heart. All right, Jesse, the light's on. Never. I mean, now we have to pay an electrical bill.
Moss is...
I have to chase her around and turn lights off because we lived in a small box before that the electric was included. Not here. You guys want more barbecue streams? Hit me with the ones in the chat. We'll give you some more behind the scenes stuff because it seems to piss some people off. So maybe we'll do some more personal streams. I like making people mad.
More hamburger streams.
I love it. Before they were saying, "Oh, you live in the projects, this and that," so we moved to a nicer place.
Yeah.
And everyone's
you can't win.
Everyone was actually very nice, very supportive, and then you got a couple of knuckleheads that just like, "Oh my God, they don't live in the projects anymore. Let me throw stones at them." People want to hang. Look at them! Look at them! They want to hang with the ones! Yes! They want to hang!
Hanging with the boys!
Good people.
Oh,
Good.
super chat.
Antone.
Yo, do you guys have other jobs or do this full time?
Full time, baby.
This is a full-time job for us now. Yes, it's not even a job. I can't even... How could we even say this is a job?
It's a job for me.
In fairness, I have a pension.
Torture.
I do have a pension. I did work in a place for 16 years. So I do have a little pension that does help the situation, but you guys have made a lot possible for us to go from New York to Arizona. So that's how you help. That's how you help
But
out.
don't tell them that, Moss, because we'll get in trouble.
CBD.
Yeah, we got a barbecue, man.
CBD.
Roberto!
CBD. It helps with healing process and inflammation and stuff like that. So you wanted to get these for before or after the fight training and make your life a better place.
Mr. Hernandez.
Only person that keeps saying Fukuberto Hernandez is Zen Rhino. For some reason he's hating. How old are you? 50-something? Smiley face.
Oof. Is Zen Rhino in the chat?
I don't know.
I think I'm missing this. Thank you, Roberto Hernandez.
Why does Zen Rhino not like you?
I don't know, man. It's weird. There's like mini side stories. Like that's...
Yeah, everybody has like a weird connection to someone else in the chat.
I kind of like that. Because like there's... If you don't like the show, which I don't blame you, we suck. If you don't like what's going on here, if you're bored by our conversation, you just go to the chat, and there's many stories going on there too as well. I got to say this: we will open up the phone lines again. We have plenty of time left, guys and gals. But one of the things that I've noticed, I've taken notice to with this community, is the side things that have we sprung other shows. We sprung other relationships outside of this thing.
Groups.
Gaming. People are playing games. It's just so fucking cool that even when we're not live, that this community has found like bonds and friendships, inspiration. There are people slipping into our DMs saying they're inspired by the shit that's been going on here. So the fact that this community has morphed into other things is incredibly rewarding. So it's really fun to watch that stuff there. So congratulations to us. Let me just pat myself on the back, Jesse. We'll just do this for a second.
Son of a bitch. I thought you were going somewhere.
No, I just want to pat myself on the back because, I mean, it's like, we're like Adam and Eve, you know? When I fed you the apple, ripped a rib out, and then we made the community.
No, Eve took a rib.
Would you fucked everything up, though. You bit the apple.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yoko Ono.
And one bed's the serpent. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Jesus. 516-522-0267. Whoa.
302. You're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Go Buffalo, you go for Jesus. No, but it's Joe the Great, and I called him to say why Edmund Shabazzian has horrible cardio. Right. So my cousin has pectus, right, and Edmund, he basically diagnosed Edmund with pectus excavatum, and that's why his ribs poke out and his chest like goes in a bit.
Ah. Wait,
So that's why.
it affects the lungs, is what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of. Like, I'll have to ask him, but he said something about how since it kind of goes in, like his chest goes in like that, I don't know why it affects his cardio, but it just does. You know, he has pectus, and that's what he said, so.
Maybe. It's possible.
Yeah, that's why he has horrible cardio.
Okay.
Do
Like,
I
it's
have
absolutely
pectus?
awful, though.
Moss, do my ribs stick
Hmm?
out?
Do your ribs stick? I think Jesse has. Yeah, Jesse's always out of
Because
breath.
I'm like,
You might have it.
I'm 24 years old, perfectly healthy, but I walk up the stairs and I'm like,
Maybe you have
Jesse.
pectus. You might have it.
JBH, you don't have pectus because your chest has to, like, go in. Your ribs are just third ribs, but pectus is when your chest actually goes in.
So I've seen it before. Like, I have titties. I have man titties. But I've seen guys that have the pectorals that go in and they're concave.
Captain Content has that.
Yes, he does. So you're saying if they do have that disorder, well, I've seen a lot of guys with that. Actually, doesn't Nate Diaz have some shit? But Nate Diaz has cardio. Does he have it? I mean, his chest goes
Nate Diaz doesn't have pectus. Nate Diaz does not.
He's just deformed.
Yeah, just has. Yeah, he looks like. Yeah, have you guys seen that kangaroo picture?
Yeah, he's like.
He's built like a kangaroo. He's just built weird.
Maybe it's just asthma.
But
he has that shoulder rolled forward.
Because
Yeah, he is built weird.
I have allergic asthma. That's what it's called. It's allergic
Jesse,
asthma.
why are you bringing yourself into this? We're
But
talking
no,
about
I'm
fighters.
saying maybe it's asthma. Maybe he doesn't have pectus. Maybe it's asthma. Maybe his cardio is just bad because of asthma.
Well, look at this guy. I'm pulling
no,
up.
Edmund has pectus.
Look at his. Wow,
Like,
damn,
he-
his titties. His titties
Like,
are
he
covered.
for sure has it.
His ribs are sticking out, and it does look like his chest. When you have those nipples really low and a flat handball chest, handball court chest, you know, like he does look like he has that. Maybe he does. He's got
Yeah,
pectus.
but he doesn't have it as bad as my cousin though. Like his
Yeah.
cousin or my cousin, it goes in
Shopping during a
pandemic.
Hold on a second. We got a donation coming in.
Yeah, I have that shit too. My dick sticks out when it's hard and goes down when it's not.
And all the blood in your dick just sucks the oxygen out of your body. Thank you, Chrome. Do you have a picture of your cousin? Can you put him on the MMAHoles.com? Can we study a topless picture of him?
You want me to ask for a picture of my cousin?
Yeah. Say there's a show right now. We got 255 people watching. We want to see your cousin topless with his pectus. We need to do an experiment here.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Immediately.
Get a hold.
Get that for us immediately, please, for content. Thank you.
I think it's midnight over here, so it's probably
You got to wake him up. You got to wake him up. Get him on the horn immediately. We need your help here at the MMAHoles.com community section. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay. See, you got to be stern with these callers. 516-522-02. We need to look at this man's pecs.
Bappa Debucci says it's a deformity of the bone structure in the chest area. I've had it my whole life. Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
You guys covering Bellator on Friday?
Kevin, stop calling in. You're taking the time from everyone else.
We're gonna see it. There's a rematch.
Okay.
We'll lightly cover it. Yeah.
Important question because Bellator, Michael Chandler, Benson Henderson too. That's a way more competitive, interesting fight than Alexei Oleinik versus Derek Lewis.
Okay.
That's actually a really good fight, so I think you guys should cover it. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Yeah,
I
Easy
think
shit
you
is.
might
All right,
be
get out of
right,
here.
Kevin from Chicago.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Fuqua Friday, but it's gonna be a light coverage of the event. So we'll give you, what's happening. They fought already.
No Fuga Fight Buddies?
No Fuqua Friday. But let's have a Fuqua Friday. Let's have a proper Fuqua Friday. But we will have this on and pay attention to the Bellator event.
Let me just say this, Kevin. As much as I love your calls and I think you give a very great feedback. Oh, my hair's all fucked up. I can't be taken serious with my hair like this.
I hope this guy gets this guy's pecs because we really need
People
him.
are paying good money to get in on the calls. So stop taking all the calls from them. You call it like 5 times a Monday show, all right? 1 time, 2 times maybe is enough. Let other people call in, Kevin. You can ask in the chat if we're doing Bellator. You don't have to call.
Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Yo, Drunk Savage.
What's up, Drunk?
Drunk Savage.
Not much. I had this whole little fucking rant on, what's his name? Kumquat. Alright, but I kind of forget what I was going to say, but I have another rant I want to go on, and I hope that asshole from website's in the fucking chat still.
He probably
is. For anyone else.
Yeah, he's
who,
probably there.
Thinks that way.
Big fan.
Yeah. I shouldn't fucking hate on you guys. You should be admired. You fucking took this channel from nothing, built it from the ground up, and fucking, you know, look where it is today.
Drunk.
And
I just want to hug you right now.
Let him have his moment.
Yeah. Oh, that shit again. You know, you guys kind of represent the old-fashioned American can-do attitude that, let's face it, it's kind of lacking in this country these days. You know, you guys have fucking sacrificed your time, relationships with fucking friends and family, gone through adversity and obstacles, and come out stronger for it.
Yes.
And Mob music is distracting, to be honest.
wait, hold on. It's adding to the... It's Amazing Grace, for God's sakes. It's
I'm
very
surprised
patriotic.
you made it that far.
I swear to God, I was thinking about... I wanted to get an American flag and drape it over my shoulder as he said this. It's really nice.
I don't blame you, though, Drunk. I can hardly make it 2 seconds with that music.
Okay, ready? All right. Go ahead, try it again. That's actually pretty good, though. It worked with the music very nicely.
Okay, try it again, Drunk.
Okay.
All right, hold on, I lost my train of thought for a second.
Just start from the beginning.
Poor Drunk is trying so hard to focus.
Okay. We're with you, man.
You know, where was I at? Yeah, and you guys fucking... God damn it, Moss. You're fucking killing me here.
Wait, hold on a second. I'm giving you a little echo too because I want to give you this moment, Drunk. This is the moment where you shove it right up their ass. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little echo. Hold on. Okay, just a little bit. Okay. Give me a check 1 2.
Check 1 2.
Okay, oh, that's good, Jess. All right, ready? Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
You know. Alright, lost my train of thought on this. Or what's going on with it. But, you know, I was thinking during the show, and I really hate to say this, you know, you're right, height isn't everything, because look at fucking Stefan Struve. He should have been fucking running shit in heavyweight if that was the case. And with GSP, you know, maybe he could make it down to 155, not totally be depleted, because look at fucking McGregor.
Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Yeah, featherweight.
I thought you were talking nicely about us. Oh.
Moss,
We're talking
stop being
MMA?
so self-centered. He's talking about MMA.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, you kind of fucking threw me off the goddamn music. Motherfucker.
All right,
had
we'll
a
get back to
nice thing planned.
I know. It sounded... it was working for a second. All right, good. So what were you talking about again?
Saying, no, GSP at 155, maybe you can make it and not totally be depleted, because, you know, look at Conor at fucking featherweight. He looked like fucking absolute shit on the scale, and he came back and he won all those fights.
I apologize. I played the music one more time. I'm not going to play it anymore, Drunk. I'm going to keep my hands away from the soundboard.
Drunk, take him away.
GSP, go ahead.
I'm saying GSP is not going to be depleted at 155, because look at McGregor at featherweight.
Okay.
I agree. I agree, Moss.
I disagree.
So
but
shove
it's all right.
that right up your ass.
Listen, I disagree, but it's
But
fine.
still, he should go 170.
Aha!
Come on, move up.
What do you think about that,
Stop being a pussy.
Listen.
Shopping during a pandemic. Oh, we got a donation. Hold on.
Drunk, my nigga, you're alive. I thought you got washed up on an island like Tom Hanks in Castaway. Thought I was gonna have to come to Florida and save your ass.
Wilson.
Glad I didn't. You know, black guys can't swim.
Man, they do everything well.
Yeah,
but
it
not
wasn't
swim.
that bad, the fucking hurricane. It actually slowed down, weakened a lot before it hit us, so.
That's good.
I saw a meme. It's called. It said when Floridians, or when a hurricane is coming in Florida, and then it showed like a picture of Floridians on the beach, and they go, "Oh, it's only a Cat 1."
Oh shit! While Drunk is on the phone, sound the alarms. It's alone.
It's alone.
Oh yeah.
It's alone. Michael, it's alone. It's alone. the holes. This is Steely Girlfriend. Time out trolls. Welcome to the dead end cock so big that you can't even comprehend. Bust and groan, making bitches moan on the timestamp throw on the chat room stone. Hold up, save the show for the tales will be told about Michael Angelo.
Oh, we need more of those. God, I miss that.
Your niggas really pissed Quizman off this time. He probably thought of creating that post while talking about shitty movies to his 2 live viewers. Powerful drunk savage.
Well,
Yeah,
as
we-
much as I
Powerful
would,
lad.
as much as I would love for that to be correct, it is unfortunately not the Queers man.
Trust me, he is not smart enough to put together those
Yeah.
sentences. It's
And-
it's impossible.
And he's not a good troll at all. Like, he would have been stupid about it. Listen,
This is a
we
OG.
know who this was. We know exactly
Just
who
put it
this
that
was.
way. It's an OG. An OG but goodie. All right, drunk man. Sorry about that. Crazy
Yeah, I
interruption.
actually did think it was Fierce Man when he started to play the fucking victim card.
Yeah,
it's definitely
you're not
not
the
him.
only one. It's definitely
He's not that smart.
Yeah, it's not Fierce.
This guy's a little more intelligent than Fears. Fears is just he's
Fierce
just
is stupid. He's
just
like
flat out dumb.
Yeah, he's just a triggered little a-hole.
Let me put it to you this way: it is someone from the days when Random Night was around.
Random.
Let's just put it out there.
Night.
I mean,
No, a
I'm
little bit
talking.
after that.
I'm talking. Yeah, maybe a little
Rough.
after. Around. there.
Chatterbait.
So we won't give any. I mean, you can make your own assumptions, but yeah. Anyway, sorry about that.
All right, well, I'm glad played that donation because I kind of remember what I was going to say.
All right, let's go.
You know, the reason I fucking donate is because, you know, you guys kind of gave me something here, and I just want to fucking give back as much as I can. And,
Aw.
you know, I still remember the look on your faces when you all saw your house for the first time. That was pretty wonderful.
Wonderful.
You know, this fucking asshole, who are you to try to degrade the fucking donators? You just want to give the hard-earned money to 2 people that fucking enrich our lives, give us hours of fucking entertainment. Because of them, we fucking made bonds with people who might never have met in life. You know.
Dude,
So
Drunk,
the-
you're awesome, man. I hope you stick around forever. No
Yeah.
more falling off the face of the planet, Drunk. We need you around here forever, okay? No more. You gotta stay around every single day.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
No, you better, or I'll find you. I'll hunt you down and I'll kick your ass.
But, you know, because of the MMA-Holes, I know the name Michael Angelone, and that guy, he kind of made me a better person, and never got to tell him that. Miss him a lot. And you guys know I'm kind of fucked up. But believe it or not, it was actually kind of worse before I found it, you guys, and, you know, all of you kind of made me a better person. And I thank you for that. And
we love you,
oh, God damn it, Moss, for that fucking music. I'm gonna fucking come over there and slap your nuts.
Oh, you're the best. The way you said that. Ah, goddamn it, Moss.
Just to try to block my music, but
I told
listen,
him not to do it.
it's not me doing it. It's the emotion is so there that the song just it complements it. You know?
I told him not to. If it's any consolation, I said don't do it.
Listen, we hear what you're saying, and to say that, I mean, the appreciation that we have, especially for a guy like Drunk Savage. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Drunk Savage is one of the best. Sometimes there's tough love back and forth, but when it comes down to it, I mean, when we go live and we see a Drunk Savage in the chat, someone like him there, and he's fucking there every time we need someone to be there to just hang with us, it's a good feeling. It really is. You're taking time out of your day to hang out with us. So, I mean, it means a lot. But
So for someone else to just be a fucking douchebag, it's kind of a shot, you know?
No, it's very
I love you, Drunk. I want you to be my best man at a wedding I will never have.
That's nice. What do you think about that?
That's it.
Yeah.
I'll be there for the bachelor party. I can't promise I'll be there for the wedding.
Yeah. Well, listen. What you were saying about a guy like Michael Angelone, when that guy passed, I think it took a fucking lot from all of us.
Yeah.
Like, it really did. That dude was
fucking
pure
tough.
good.
Yeah.
Like, he was the epitome of a good human being. So,
Yeah, that was.
if
that
you're ever
was
feeling
fucked
like you're
up.
missing that dude, trust me, we all miss that guy.
Yeah.
That guy is definitely, and his mom likes Napoleon Dynamite. That's one of her favorite movies.
She comments on all of our posts.
Did you fucking believe that? She's even better than Mike. Fuck Mike. We got Mike's mom now.
Oh, stop. I agree, though. If ever there was a member of the community that fucked me up, it was when Mikey passed. Like, that fucked me up. I was a whole different person after that.
Yeah, we got Mike's mom. All right, anyway. Yeah, he's a good dude. And by the way, TP, the vulgarity must go. You say that all the time. It's not going
TP,
anywhere.
get used to it or go away.
It's not going anywhere.
We fucking cuss in this fucking show. I'm sorry for your shit-face brain. I can't even fucking come up with good vulgarity right now.
Did you say your shit-faced brain? What does that even mean?
All right. Oh, just for him. Fuck, shit, cock, cunt, pussy, and motherfucker.
Right.
There you go. Drunk did it better.
We got great news. Gio the Great. Drunk, stay on the line. We have Gio the Great put the picture. He put the concave chest on the MMAHoles.com. Oh, my God. This is big stuff. Everybody, hold on a second. All right. This is a big moment here. We're going to see a man's concave chest. Here we go.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. Hold on a second. Wait. That's not a concave chest. That's just a picture. Oh, my God.
Oh, Captain does have that.
All right, here we go. I saw another picture of a guy just playing soccer. That's not the picture, but here we go. All right. No cock in here?
It's not
Okay,
his
good.
cousin, he said. It's not his cousin.
Oh, we wanted to see your cousin's shirtless body.
But
All right.
Cap does have that.
All right, so here. Now, you're saying Edmund Shabazian has this?
No, he's saying the ribs stick out. Edmund Shabazzi.
Yeah, but the concave. Shabazian don't have that. Could you imagine? It looks like a whirlpool.
Drunk, do you have this?
A skin whirlpool.
What the fuck is that?
I just want to jizz in that. Let it float around.
Drunk, do you have a concave chest?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Oh, man.
I'm positive. Jesus. I wonder if gay guys like try to fuck that or something.
There's so many things I want to do to it. It's like a bowl, Jesse. It's like
that you want to do.
I want to serve like potato chips out of that chest. Like have
eat
a party.
Cereal out of it.
Yes, invite people
in there.
Yeah, be great.
Hey, think of the body shot you could do off that guy.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think Shabazian has that. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, but now I want to go back to that trigger motherfucker. You know, why shouldn't you guys fucking set goals, high goals for yourselves? I mean, I don't think of it as manipulation. I think of it like, law of attraction. Put something out into the universe and hopefully it comes to you.
Well, here's the thing, and without going too far into it, because I don't want to give this guy more attention than he needs, but I told him, we set goals for us. We never pressure anyone to help us meet those goals, but there's always a reward at the end of the goal.
Shopping during a pandemic.
Looks like he took a punch from me.
Yeah. Trump's fist did the magic.
I could just axe this subject real quick. It's not about the donations.
Yeah,
that's not what he's talking about.
Else.
It's about something completely different. And what he is trying to do is tarnish, something that keeps the show going because he feels the
character of the show.
Yes, that's what he's trying to do. So listen, it's not going to work. In fact, thank you. I appreciate that he did that because we got more donations tonight.
And not only that, it just showed how loyal the community was because everybody came to bat when it happened. So I mean,
yeah, we don't need to really stay on it because basically he already helped us, so we don't need him to help us anymore.
He's a salty little bitch.
If salt was a can, he'd be a whole can of salt.
What? Okay, all right.
If salt came in a can, he'd be a whole can of salt.
All right, anything else on your mind, Drunk?
No, goat milk in the Contender Series is not coming up in our event. I had to search it on Tapology.
Let me look. Is it not? Oh, shit. I don't know.
I can add it, though, if it's not in there.
But then you have to add each one individually.
Yeah, I can add it right now, actually.
Let me check.
I got it.
Let me take a look.
I'll add it right now.
Wait, but hold on. Here's why you shouldn't, Jess.
Why?
Because if you win a Contender Series, that shouldn't count towards the belt.
Why not?
Because
we're reacting to it.
It's what, 5 fights? No, don't add it. I wouldn't add it. Aww. I mean, unless you want to do it for fun, but we can't count that for the belt. That's not fair.
How about that? We won't count it. The rule is if we add Contender Series, it's just for fun competition. It does not go towards the end of the year reward. How about that?
Yeah, if Jesse adds it, it'll just be for bragging rights, but that wouldn't be fair.
You want to do that? You guys want to do that? Just for bragging rights?
Could you imagine you win the whole belt by just getting Contender Series, right? That'd be so fucked up.
Probably be more like I actually win a goat milk in this fucking Contender Series.
Now, if it was like the old UFC Pick'em League where the whole score, accumulates a whole score of points, then yes, I would say, add that in. But the way we're doing it, it just wouldn't work. But yeah, Jessica could add it in. You just make her do some more work. I like that.
All right, you
Put her
guys
to
let
work.
me know what you want, and then I'll do whatever you guys want.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Drunk?
Roberto Lopez, I'm better drunk than you. There's 5-0.
Oh, no.
Shit.
That's
Shots
a battle of the
fired.
drunks. Battle of the drunks. We got 22 minutes left. This is what I wanted. Should we blast through the rest of the stories and finish with phone calls?
If you want, but there's not really many stories left.
All right. Give me whatever the stories are on there, and then we'll open up the phone lines and finish up the show with phone calls. So hang in there. We got 22 minutes left. Thank you to this community for keeping this going. But let's just finish up the stories and then wrap it up with calls.
All right, UFC's Jorge Masvidal will face ACL champ Cody Henderson in the cornhole match. According to the Bleacher Report, if you're booking a cross-promotional event against a UFC star, always make sure to dictate the terms. Fortunately for American Cornhole League star Cody Henderson, he won't be stepping inside the octagon to face Jorge Masvidal. Instead, the two will oppose one another on the cornhole boards on Wednesday.
This is actually a story.
ACL commentator Trey Ryder explained that Masvidal and Henderson originally played a friendly game in January. Now Masvidal will have an opportunity for revenge. The UFC welterweight will naturally receive a helping hand to bridge the experience gap. This 5-round grudge match will begin with Masvidal being spotted 15 points, and if a player reaches 21 points by the end of the 5th round, that will be considered a knockout. If no player achieves a KO by the end of the 5th round, we will go to the scoreboard to determine the winner by decision.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I don't care. What else do we have?
Okay. Sean O'Malley, according to BJPenn.com, responds to Cody Garbrandt's comment about being carried out of the cage like a bitch. UFC
Wait, what did he say?
I'll tell you. UFC
Cody Garbrandt said. I think
bantamweight
he said BJ
contenders.
Penn. Okay. I forget it. Jesus
Sean
Christ.
O'Malley and Cody Garbrandt got into it again on Twitter.
I like when you do the news though. It's like a snowball. Like it's like an avalanche. Like it picks up and you don't stop. It's
Continuing to trade
just
shots
keeps
with
going.
each other. O'Malley and Garbrandt traded shots on Friday night, with O'Malley warning Garbrandt he would knock him out if they fight. Garbrandt fired back at O'Malley, joking about his ranking at the bottom of the top 15 and saying he will run both 125 pounds and 135 pounds by the end of next year. The shots continued into Saturday as both men continued to trade shots with each other on social media. Check out the back and forth between O'Malley and Garbrandt on Twitter, as mentioned in the link, Moss.
Is it
Sean
worth it?
O'Malley first started tweeting saying, "I hope you don't get knocked out at strawweight because it won't look good or as good when I knock you out. Good luck." This was in response to Cody Garbrandt's tweet, "Don't worry, kid. I'll be running both divisions by 2021. Hopefully by that time you'll fight someone in the top 15.
Oh.
Wah, wah. Sean O'Malley also tweeted, "LOLs, my foot snapped, champ."
Wait, hold on a second. I'm trying to decide who won this battle. So far, the first interaction, I give it to Cody.
Really?
Yes. This exchange here. So wait, hold on. All right, so Cody Garbrandt was the first one, right?
Yes, and then Sean O'Malley retweeted with a response.
Wait, hold on. Don't worry, kid. I'll be running. Yeah, but who is he? Oh, so this is all right. So no, I'm sorry. Sean O'Malley started it, and then Cody Garbrandt responded. Yeah, Cody wins. Cody wins that exchange. So what's the other one?
And then he said, "LOLs, my foot snapped, champ."
All right, hold on a second. LOLs.
Yeah,
LOL with a Z.
In response to Cody Garbrandt's
You
tweet,
lost.
which said, "Hopefully you don't have to get carried out of the cage like a bitch again. Good luck."
Oh my God. Cody wins that one too, because he did get carried out of it like a bitch. Oh man, I hate to say it. Cody won both. Is that it?
That's it, Moss.
Jesse, Sean O'Malley lost on Twitter.
No. I
Yeah.
go Sean O'Malley for the win.
All right, real quick in the chat, who won that exchange? O'Malley or Garbrandt? Now, listen, O'Malley may be able to beat him in the cage, but the LOLs, come on.
What's wrong with LOLs?
If you have a penis between your legs, and I don't care what size it is, it could be a small little 2-incher, it could be a long hog. You cannot say LOL with a Z at the end of it. Your man card is removed, and you are officially a Gaylord.
Gaylord.
LOLs.
According to Bloody Elbow, the UFC has cut Eric Spicely over blown weight cut at latest UFC Apex event. What?
We just went to the chat.
You didn't tell me.
They're voting.
You
They're all
gotta say, read the chat.
Jesse, what planet are you on right now? They're all voting. All right. Thank you, guys.
Paul says no love. Kevin says Cody married a stripper he lost. Dustin Dempsey, Cody 2 zip. I loved the top 15 great. Drunk Savage says I agree. Anton O'Malley, Jason Walker, draw like Sonnen says. D-Rest says LOLs is off the chart. SJW. TP says just respect your viewers.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know what, TP? Just respect your fucking host, bitch.
All right.
Sorry, that was a little much. Maybe that was too much. Sorry. I
I
apologize.
apologize, TP. My co-host has
Maybe too
Tourette's.
Sorry.
Down syndrome. Cornball syndrome. She's got it all. All right. What else we have? Spicely?
Oh, man. Yeah. UFC cut Eric Spicely from...
Again, by the way.
Yeah.
Because he didn't make weight. That's nice. Do you think he'll fight back in CES?
No.
CES goes?
Maybe. I don't know.
He got fooked up by that fight with Mini Daniel Cormier. His brain got scrambled in that fight, apparently. Okay, what else?
That's it. Okay. So Spicely was cut.
Oh, here's my picture again, Jess.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Last but not least, Moss, Bobby Green, Lando Banana, and more earn a bonus prize money from UFC Vegas 5 card.
What'd everyone get? Give it to me. Give it to me raw. Raw dog.
Bobby Green earned a win over Lando Banana on Saturday night, but both fighters secured a $50,000 win bonus for winning the fight of the night. The two competitors previously earned Fight of the Night honors in their first bout at UFC 216, which ended in a draw. A rematch 3 years later resulted in another classic that went the distance, with Green coming through with a unanimous decision victory. It was the only bout on the main card that lasted 3 rounds. The other $50,000 bonuses were for performance of the night, going to Jennifer Maia and Vicente Luque. Maia had the quickest win of the event with a first-round submission against Joanne Calderwood, utilizing an armbar with less than a minute remaining in the round. Luque secured a knockout win against Randy Brown in the second round of his bout. It's the 6th time in his career Luque has taken home a post-fight bonus. While the most notable match in Las Vegas was a battle between Derek Brunson and Edmund Shabazzian, resulting in a third-round TKO by Brunson, there were several others that stole the spotlight on Saturday night.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you know, Jesse?
What?
Bobby Green has a white daddy.
Moss,
Did
what's
you know
the
that?
matter with you? Why do you
He's
go
got a
there?
white daddy. He does.
Who cares?
Fun fact. Daddy's white.
Oh my god.
Means nothing, but who knows?
Oh my god, Moss.
I know. We all know. Now we all know. All right. Smash the like button immediately right now as we are cruising through the news. Anything else you have?
Nah.
That's it.
That's it.
All right, let's open up the phone lines again,
Whoop,
peoples.
whoop. 15 minutes left, bitches.
Here we go. Call us up. Let's get some quickies in. Let us know what's on your mind. 516-522-0267.
Oh, mystical mosticles. We didn't eat dinner tonight.
I know. I'm going to have to eat it. I'm going to have to eat dinner right after this. 832, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name?
What just happened?
And what is on your mind?
This is me again.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Your phone's still banged out again. Where are you calling from?
This shit is the worst. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Man, I totally forgot what I was going to say. Man, y'all have a good night later.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I mean, it's just a mission. Just to get through is an accomplishment. So I understand. 516-522-0267. Call us up and just what's on your mind. I'd like to chat, discuss the fights that are coming up, the previous fights.
210, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hey, Jesse! What's going
up, Jose?
Mystical Moss.
Hey.
How the hell are you?
I am wonderful, wonderful, Jose. How are you?
God damn, I'm just looking at the screen, looking at two beautiful people.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, hey, man, so I wanted to call back. Last week, I was so fucking high, I'll be honest. I smoked a fatty. That I forgot to talk about Chimaev, whatever, that's fucking cut-lift maniac.
Oh, shite. Let me know your thoughts.
How did we not talk about Chimaev? This fucking guy. I love him.
Oh.
He looks like he's cast right out of a damn bad like Russian mafia movie with the cut lip, and he's a fucking attack dog. This guy has one mode, and that is fucking attack. He comes forward, he presses you up against the cage, and there's something about that region where they do wrestling since they're a baby, and they're built with a different kind of strength, and it's like you can't get the fucking guy off of you. And then kudos to him for doing 2 fights in 10 days.
Hold on, we got a donation from
Jose's calls are underrated. He brings the energy.
He does. He's shot out of a cannon. I love it. Keep going, Jose.
Yeah, so there's something about them, the way they train, they fucking, you can't get them off of you. It's like they have this dead weight about them. So, you know, and then he goes from 85 to 70 in 10 days. So this dude has shown that, I mean, mentally, he's a fucking savage to be able to do that. And just his fighting style and where he's from, he really does look like a bigger version of Khabib. I mean, I know it's a little bit early and he fought 2 tomato cans, but I'd really like to see him fight a top 10 guy next, and then a top 5, and then for the title.
What are your thoughts on Kazmat, Cowboy Cerrone? Kamzat,
Hey, you know what? The guy has a difficult name. It's one of those ones where, you know, English-speaking Americans, and it's not a disrespect. We pronounce things a certain way when they're written a certain way, but I'm sure in his language it sounds totally different. We'll get it eventually. Like it took a while to get Nurmagomedov.
Yeah,
like, I remember
Nurmagomedov.
before I couldn't even know what the hell to call him.
It's so true. They go 4 years back on this channel and watch me try to pronunciate Habib's name. I always forget it. And Ali Abdelaziz, another one. I couldn't spit that name out for anything. But
exactly, him against Cowboy.
Yeah, that's rumors.
I'll tell you what, man. I mean, you know that Cowboy will do it, but I gotta be honest. I would see Cowboy getting run over, and I love Cowboy. That's no disrespect. I'm glad Cowboy's making money. I'm sure right now he's in the twilight of his career, making the most he's ever made. Good for him. But if he goes in there with Chimaev, he's gonna get literally fucking ran over. I mean, he's gonna attack. You can see exactly. Cowboy will fucking put his hands up towards the middle, and fucking Kazmat's just gonna fucking double leg, fucking cage, and just smash. Oh, and another thing about Chimaev, his fucking his press conference is great. He's got that it factor. He's got that confidence.
He's got charisma.
And he makes me want to fucking watch him.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I want to fuck him.
What he's saying. I believe what he's saying. Like, he looks like he really has the confidence. I think we got somebody special on our hands.
Okay, so the last time we heard you this excited about a fighter, a man named Dominic Reyes. Okay, do you get that same feeling in your testicles when you watch this guy?
You know what? That's funny you mention it. I really think from any prospect that I've seen, like, I saw something special about Reyes, and I told you that it was the speed. For a big guy, he moved like a little guy. With Kazmat, he's definitely special. What I see with him is just the fucking confidence, the charisma, and then the goddamn wrestling. He's the total package.
Okay. Fair enough. Hey, you were right about Dominic Reyes, so I have to give you the benefit of the doubt. I am not sold yet.
The benefit of the cloud.
Okay. I am not sold yet on Kazmat, but his style of fighting makes it very dangerous. 170 better look the fook out because their current champion is a wrestle guy that could ground and pound your face into the mat. So, I mean, it's an easy path to the belt. It's not a flashy striker. It's a skill set that if this is your one tool and you're very good at it, Habib has proven it, you can just march your way right up to a title. So it's very possible. I still need to see more.
I agree, but I'm telling you, I got that feeling in my gut. So like I said, give him a top 10. If he passes that test, give him a top 5. If he passes that test,
he's pretty much ready because at that point you'd be out of other contenders to give the champ.
Okay.
But what I like about this guy, what's got me excited, is his the way he handled himself in the press. He's the total package. He's entertaining. He sounded like a fucking gangster out of Central Casting. All we got to do is just wait for his English to improve, but I fucking like him.
Okay. There you go. All right. Thank you, Jose. Appreciate it.
Love you guys. Later.
Love you too. Very much. In a sexual way. Kazmat. That's Jose jumping in, and he likes Kazmat. I think he thinks he's going to be well. He's going to do good, Jess. What do you think?
I concur.
Listen, he was right about Dominic Reyes, so I got to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, I need to see a little bit more, but if people are on the train, okay, I get it because he has that skill. He's got the ability to drag you to the ground and bang your face into the mat, and that is something that can win the gold. So, not jumping on the train yet, but who knows? Maybe in the near future. A top 10 fighter, though, Jesse? Nah. Little too fast.
Can you do me a favor, Moss?
Too fast.
Say fuck.
F word. 516-522-0267. Give us a call. 6
Moss,
minutes and 50 seconds
you're
left.
caving into TP's request.
I'm going to listen to TP. I'm not going to curse anymore. You know, cursing actually is a sign of intelligence.
Yeah, so fuck you.
It actually, like, there have been studies that link cursing to people that are a little ahead of the curve when it comes to intelligence. Now, I don't believe that because I met Jesse, and that right out the window. I kid.
Some shots.
But you know what I was saying?
Right in the heart.
We were watching the Netflix special with the mobsters, and I said to Jesse, you listen to this, Fear City, correct. You listen to the mobsters in their tape when they bugged the houses, and every other word was an F-bomb, right? These guys came across as nudniks, but they were very intelligent people for what they were doing. They took over all the unions, did all that shit, and they were cursing constantly. So maybe it's a little true.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Jesse.
And what's going on?
What's going on? I'm watching you two great people.
All right.
That's what's going on. And this great show. It's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
And you're so sweet.
Yeah, and I won't name that guy, but he can lick my balls.
Oh my God! I don't have the soundboard. Oh man, I don't have it.
Lick my balls.
There you go, Jesse. There it is.
I tried. It wasn't good. That wasn't good. Well, let me try again. Lick my balls. No.
Vandalay. Give me a little Vandalay.
Lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
Better?
Yeah, something like that.
Kind of. I don't know.
Lick my balls.
Oh, that was good.
Lick my balls.
That was perfect.
Lick my balls.
Would you like to see Kamzat versus Cowboy?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
I would.
You would?
I would.
Would you like Cowboy to shut everyone up and get the win?
Yes.
Well, all right.
He's done it to other hype trains.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And
he's supposed to fight. He's training for somebody.
And sometimes I feel like you call and you have no idea what you're going to talk about. And you just call.
You got that right. I don't. I'm old. I have an excuse. I'm the old fart.
You know what you need to do? You need to do like Kevin and Justin and have the notes down. You know, ready to rock.
Make notes.
Like they're professionals, man. You gotta step your game up.
No.
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 It's not your style.
That's not as fun. Nope.
All right. Fun.
Nope. Off the top of my head, it's more fun.
Listen, you've been doing this
And
long
you
enough.
don't like it? Screw you guys.
You sound different.
I'm not Kevin. I'm not Justin. I'm me, the knitter.
There you go.
right.
Are you
I'm
sick
the
again?
other hand of the MMA-Holes.
Yeah, are you
I'm
feeling?
the oldest OG. I've been here the longest.
You have been here
Other
for a
people
long
are in here
time.
now.
Are
Yeah.
you feeling okay, Ann? Your voice is different.
It's that same stupid stuff that you said before. It's the new inhaler.
Oh, shit.
okay.
I forgot to gargle afterwards.
Oh,
I'm
man.
getting a little. I was
Yeah.
getting a little concerned for you. You were sounding like not Ann.
Nah.
I'm gonna have to give you.
Nah. Don't worry about it.
I might have to give you ass
The
to mouth
corona hasn't got
resuscitation to make you feel better, Ann. You know?
Pineapple juice.
Or whoa. Ooh, hey.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. So how does Cowboy beat Kamzat if they tango? Cerrone, that is.
If he tangle, let's see. I see a head kick. Yes, in
Head
my
kick.
prediction.
Catches
a
him.
head kick.
Catches him on the way in.
A KO. Yeah. Bam. And if he takes him to the ground, if he gets on the ground, he's got him.
Uh-huh.
Submission.
And what did you
People
think?
forget that he does that. You know, he can still. He's got a good ground game.
He does. Cowboy still, he might still have it. He might come back, bounce back, and smash another hype train. He's done it before.
And I hear Mike in the background. Is he playing with you on the phone?
With you, Mike?
He's tickling you.
Yeah, he's grabbing my boobs.
You know what's, whoa, he's grabbing your boobs.
He's making me. Yes, he's making me.
Oh.
Oh my God, I can't concentrate.
Well, hold on. Tell us more.
Mike, let her concentrate.
No, keep going. I'm almost there.
Oh, there.
Like this, yes.
Come on.
I've almost got to the my magical point. And I feel good. All right. Oh shit! I just squeezed.
I just love this community. I love you guys, and fuck the haters.
That's right.
Screw the haters.
You tell
You
them.
guys are awesome. You've done so much for me, Mike, everybody else. You help us all out. You know, you entertain us. You know, and yes, it's your business. It's what you love to do, and you're right. Who cares what people think? Fuck them.
Whenever you guys say nice things, it makes me want to cry and squeeze you guys.
You know the nerve of us
I know.
try to make a living. I mean,
you
jeez,
too. Yeah.
it's terrible.
You guys are making me cry.
Yeah, I'm gonna
What
cry
would
too.
you do?
Drunk almost made me cry. That's why I had to play the music to cover up my emotional side.
I know.
So it was nice,
yeah,
right?
I know. Drunk almost made me cry.
Yeah. That's all right. Have Mike squeeze your boobs. Has Mike ever squeezed your
boob?
Has he ever squeezed your boob too hard? Has he ever gotten a little too rough with you?
Oh, yes.
And tell him to calm down. Calm down, big boy.
Yes, I'm going to say, calm down now. Not too hard.
Have you guys ever role played? Have you ever role played?
Role played?
Yeah.
Nah.
No. Tonight.
No.
And tonight, Mike should be Cowboy Cerrone, right?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
And you will be Ariane Celeste tonight. And you'll have passionate sex.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
What do you think? Tonight, make it happen.
Oh my God.
Or Mike Perry.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
See,
Or you
this
could
is
be.
why I love this show. This is why I love you guys. I don't care if people don't like this or not. I'm making you guys laugh. You're making me laugh. It's an MMA show. It's
That's right.
I don't care. Fuck everybody who doesn't like what I'm
Yes.
saying on the phone. When I call in, I can say what I want. You guys do. I love MMA. I do know MMA. But right now, I want to talk about MMA.
And you could be Dan
I want
Hardy.
to talk about how great you guys are.
And Mike could be
That's all.
Herb Dean.
That's all I want to say.
That'd be so hot. All right.
God. Oh my God.
Actually, who has the longer hair? Has to be Herb. All right. All right.
Okay, maybe we should let them go before this gets too weird.
Yes. This might get crazy.
I love you guys.
We love you too. Ann.
Yes, I
Have a
love
great
all
night.
the MMA holes.
Love you.
Love you guys.
Aw, she's so sweet.
And H.
Moss, we should role play tonight.
Okay, we'll be I'll be Mike Perry, and you'll be the fat guy that pushed him.
Okay. But
hot.
okay.
Or Bruce Buffer. And all right, what are we doing? Okay, I think we've done it all tonight.
Yeah.
And the people have spoken. Shopping during a pandemic. Fuck, damn it. I missed
Your
the
niggas
donations.
catch the jail son and comes at Khabib interview?
No.
Hate to say it, but JBH is right. He was born in Chechnya,
Is he?
Russia, but moved to Sweden when he was 19.
Oh.
So like he identifies with the country he trains at. Also, hi Ann.
There you
Let's
go.
go, Vlad.
So he was born, hold on.
In Chechnya, Russia.
Okay.
But moved to Sweden when he was 19. So like Izzy, he identifies with the country he trains at, which is Russia. Oh wait,
Okay.
no, which is whatever
Sweden.
country he trains in is where he identifies, but he is
Shopping
Russian.
during a pandemic. So he lives in Sweden, so he's Swedish.
Squeeze that ass, Mike H. Squeeze the ass. Show her who daddy is. Give it to her long dick style. BBC style. Only leave the nuts hanging out. Get in them sweet sugar walls.
Yikes.
I wish the
This
donations
just got
were
very
not.
disturbing.
I really wish they were in pause. God damn it. Thank you, Vlad. Thank you, Chrome. Thank you, everyone that donated tonight. And I mean, it was a fantastical night. Monday has never been better, right? We've been doing this. This is 136, right? What episode are we on?
Yep, 136.
136 Monday nights hanging. This Monday night show started because of ARIEL HELWANI's MMA Hour. We started the MMA-Holes Hour. That folded, and we're still doing the MMA-Holes Hour. So look at that, Jesse. Even Luke Thomas couldn't save the MMA Hour. But the MMA-Holes Hour is still going.
Right.
Nothing will stop the train. Nothing will stop the MMA Holes, and we'll be live again tomorrow.
Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.